Good evening, everybody! Welcome to the Friday Fun Zone. It is Friday the 7th of July. I am the giraffe of me, Jeremy Graves. I am joined by Fel Floney, aka Claire. And after a couple of weeks break, we are back. And we are going to be delving once again into the world of Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective. That is the main thing we are doing tonight here on the Fun Zone. But as you can see in the graphic in the corner there, for about the next 15 minutes or so, we're just going to be having a little bit of a chat, getting things going, making sure audio levels and such are right. Just a nice little chin wag and a catch-up. But also, I've got to say to begin with, Claire, the graphic that people can see on screen right now, that is your work of art. Making those wonderful caricatures, making us appear like we are in the game itself, and I freaking love it so much.
This is where I've used my my amazing chameleon art talents to completely perfectly emulate another art style. The glasses are copy pasted across all three. I wasn't going to draw them 3 times. Why?
Hey, coolest pair of glasses I've ever had. I'll tell you that much.
Funny thing was, I messaged Jeremy a couple of days ago, like, what do you wear on your right wrist? And he's like, nothing. And then he was like, sorry. And I was like, that's fine. Because I was drawing it facing the other way, because that's the way I draw things, facing the other way. And I was like, right, I have to remember that if it's going to be the other arm, it's not the left arm, it's the right arm. Anyway, yeah, boring answer.
There we go. And I will also add, if you are a first-time viewer, first of all, thank you very much for giving us a chance. We hope you enjoy the stream. If you want to activate the closed captions, they will work. Partly. Because they still will only caption my voice at the moment, which we're still trying to figure that out. This ultimately may just lead to me just switching over to OBS entirely or something, because there seems to actually be very simple integration into that software compared to what I'm currently using. But for the moment, we are going to power through with this. But thank you very much for your understanding on that. So Claire, it's been a couple of weeks since we last had a proper catch up. We've sort of been messaging back and forth over a variety of subjects, but overall, how have the past few weeks been? Let's start off weather-wise. How have the past few weeks of weather been in the UK?
It was really hot for a while, which I didn't enjoy. But I'm in Glasgow in Scotland, so it wasn't as bad as it was in where you would have been, Jeremy. But you decided to just pump up the jam and go somewhere even hotter. You know?
Yeah, I went to Chicago for a few days and then to Toronto. Chicago, on average, was 28 or 29 degrees, but it felt to me like 40. Just constant heat.
Is that thing about like American heat being not so bad bullshit then?
Oh, it's the biggest load of bullshit. As far as I'm concerned. The biggest load.
Bullshit too, but I think it's in the houses it's better, isn't it? Because they have like AC and stuff.
But you know what though? I had one goal while I was on holiday. It was like, right,
yeah.
I don't want to gain any weight. Like, I'm still sort of trying to get back into like a good routine of stuff. I thought, right, I'm going to make an effort to actually try and keep up some kind of semblance of being active while I'm out there. And I walked pretty much everywhere, and that combined with the heat, I shedded some pounds, let me tell you. I had clothes that by the end of it, I was like, this is really freaking loose. And some of like the other shirts that I brought with me thinking, on the off chance I drop a couple of pounds and I might feel a bit better in that. One of the shirts I just put on and was like, oh, flippin' heck, this is loose. So, God knows how much I shifted.
Just the equivalent of like, you know, Sir Arthur Conan, not Arthur Conan Doyle, what's his name? Dr. David Livingstone going to like the deep jungle and like getting all these tropical diseases and you're like, I went to America and lost all this weight.
I see when he did the impossible. I went to America and lost weight.
No, it's doable, especially if you're allergic to like the heat.
Yeah.
How did you enjoy it?
Let me put it this way. It got to the point, both in Chicago and Toronto, to be fair, it got to the point where I had to go back to my hotel to have like a freshen up and cool down hour on all the days.
Anyone in this country?
Yeah.
I think more people should do that. Just like, you have the shower, just use it. Why not? You feel better after.
Yeah. So, but it was great fun though. Like Toronto, I've never been there before, and it's such a fun city. You know what else was freaking incredible as well? I assume this is just in general a Canadian thing, so forgive me if the way I phrase this comes across as a little bit, what's the word, ignorant, I suppose, but how much they embraced pride was genuinely incredible. When I was there, it happened to coincide with their big pride parade that was going on in Toronto, so I got to see a whole bunch of that, but so much of the city was decked out with pride. just that as a whole. People were all into it, and it was just genuinely wonderful to see. And especially, and I mean, this will piss off someone by me phrasing this, compared to, let's call it like it is, many parts of America. And I saw some characters. I saw some characters in Chicago, let's put it that way. And there are definitely some characters that were not all about it. And just the comparison going to Toronto, it was genuinely so wonderful. I'm not even just saying that for the sake of it. It was freaking amazing.
Jeremy is not endorsed by the city of Toronto.
Toronto can stay. Toronto is freaking great. Also, they have trams, which they call streetcars, and they're great.
Is any of them called Desire?
I don't know if they named them, actually. It's not like Eddie Stobart where they name all the lorries.
Sponsor a streetcar. If they don't, they should get on that.
But
actually...
Go on.
Sorry. No, you go.
I was just going to say, yeah, Toronto was a wonderful city. I sort of ended up not doing a lot, because partway through, with all the air conditioning I had been in, going to, like, events and stuff and being indoors, my sinuses eventually just gave up for, like, a day. And I just ended up just taking a proper just rest day. I just stayed in the hotel. I think I went out to a corner shop and got some supplies. I got what I'm going to call Canadian extra strength strepsils, which was so extra strong, my tongue went numb.
I love that shit. I love the stuff you can only get on the North American continent. That's just like, I'm pretty sure this is like a, a banned substance in Europe.
But yeah, Toronto is so good. I really want to go back and do a proper exploration of Toronto at some point. I would love to do that. But the reason I went out there was I went and watched a lot of wrestling shows, to be quite frank, as well as having like a holiday, and they were all great fun. Very interesting from like a production point of view, because I'm very into that as well, how things were. I also probably saw one of the most insane matches I will ever see, be it on television or in person, and I was there, where it was a very well-known British wrestler by the name of Will Ospreay going up against a very well-known Canadian wrestler by the name of Kenny Omega. And
I Kenny Omega, yeah.
There you go. And the whole story of the match was basically it's Canada v Ospreay. And I was like one of like maybe the few hundred... Yeah, because it was like Canada teaming up together to take on Will Ospreay kind of thing. And there was like the few other Brits in the crowd, i.e. me, who were kind of there, but you couldn't really hear them and such. And the atmosphere was just incredible. There was a very drunk guy next to me who was, at one point, far too into his old Canada thing. But he was, but you know what? It was good fun. At that point, I thought, you know what? Not that I wanted to just be a neutral fan in this, but I thought, I'm not going to cheer. I'm going to kind of applaud everything that happens and react accordingly. Because I don't want them to think, and him in his drunk state suddenly think, "Oi, Brit, what are you doing?"
With that British accent that he's got.
Yeah, literally, that's probably the accent he would have done in fairness, because, you know. but yeah, like... But yeah, Toronto, honestly, if you're watching this, or to you as well, Claire, if you can ever get to Toronto, I highly recommend it.
And who won? I presume Kenny Omega won.
No, actually, Will Ospreay won, which was even better. So it was kind of like a really... So here's a comparison, a local one from your perspective, but, you know, either way it works. Think about a really heated rivalry in football. In the case of where you are in Glasgow, let's say Celtic and Rangers. But let's say...
Let's think of them, but yes, go on.
Or, you know, in my case, being an Arsenal fan, Arsenal-Tottenham, a very, very heated rivalry type thing. And let's just say it was one of those occasions where there were barely any away team fans allowed in that ground or the stadium. That's what the atmosphere felt like. It was just very much a home game for Kenny Omega.
Only the fact that this is Canada that's making me not run for the door.
But it was my excitement for the whole show as well. That particular event was helped even more by the fact that I was on the back row of the lower tier, so I just stood up for the whole thing and was jumping around like a flipping lemon, quite frankly.
It sounds like you had a great time. Where was that? What venue was that?
That was at the Scotiabank Arena, which is literally attached to Union Station, which is like a 3-tiered station that has mainline trains, subway, and I think another form of like bus or tram that runs through it as well. Also has a food court, also has other shops in it, and you can get lost in it very easily, it turns out.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I can get lost in Nottingham Station, so... Wait, was it Nottingham or was it Northampton? No, it was Nottingham. Screw Nottingham Station. I have run through Nottingham Station screaming my head off because you just, when you, well, maybe you don't, but when you get so stressed out, you actually don't care. I was running and panting and doing that panting where you're like, because you're crying at the same time, and they must have, someone on the other side of the thing must have thought there was like a cryptid, because you just hear like bang, 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 oh my god. Yeah, screw Nottingham Station. Anyway. Yeah.
You know what else was interesting as well is because they've recently in Canada been having like sort of the wildfires out there, so the air quality could sometimes get a bit suspect and whatnot. So it was kind of interesting waiting for like air quality warnings, but you know what? It wasn't too bad most of the time. I was still wearing a mask in quite a lot of places, as were a lot of other people in fairness as well. So it's just kind of just very common there. So
similar to getting the pollen count, really.
Yeah.
Everyone's allergic to it.
Yeah, but like I said, eventually my sinuses took a number from all the air conditioning, and I sort of had to go into defense mode after that.
Very sensible. Apologies to everyone who doesn't like people eating on screen. I might have finished my McFlurry now.
Is that what you were consuming there, McFlurry? Well, okay, what's your McFlurry of choice?
It was so good. Anyway.
There's a Lotus Biscoff McFlurry?
As of recently, yes.
Okay.
And they do it with caramel sauce. Although they started doing cardboard spoons with McFlurries, no. No.
Oh, actually, talking about food, right? Talking about food, so...
Yeah.
I tried a number of things while in Canada. I tried, some of the... Let's say some of the classics, for example... Poutine, when in Canada, try poutine. I also, in Canada, of course, had Nando's, because when in Toronto, have Nando's. But one of the I did see a sign in a shop, and it instantly made me think, I bet this is a thing in Scotland. And the sign simply said, why not have a deep-fried cheesecake?
No, that... I've had deep-fried cheesecake in that.
What?
It's a long time ago, but I don't think it's a particularly Glaswegian thing, other than the whole thing that Glaswegians deep fry everything,
Oh, and
it didn't deep fry properly, so it was just the cheesecake was kind of in like a ball, and there was none of the batter was touching the outside. It was like it was like in a pod. It was weird.
And also, shout out to Matty Boo Twitches in the chat there. Looking forward to seeing you in here in a few minutes once you have finished watching the latest Bunkermania wrestling show featuring Harriet and Ian reviewing the Money in the Bank show that took place in London last weekend.
Okay, the giant.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. A show which I did not see, I did not see live because I had passed out, having been up for 36 hours or so travelling back from Canada. A story perhaps for the end of the show today, as it were.
Sounds like you finished the story.
I mean, someone's got to try, I guess. But folks, we are going to start gradually switching over now to Ghost Trick. And the first thing I'm going to do is switch over to the screen there. All going well, that is appearing well for all of you at home. I'm going to switch the category to make sure that we are in the correct realm when it comes to Twitch.
Twitch law.
Oh, okay. Well, no, that won't update now. Cool. Thank you, Twitch. Really appreciate that.
No.
It's doing its thing again where it doesn't want to update. So I will keep trying in the background while we recount what we thought of Ghost Trick last time on our last stream when we played the demo version, and also perhaps some of the story beats, because I'm not sure if we're going to get a recap as we go along here. But I loved this game so much last time. This was such good fun.
Unexpected delight, this one. Yeah, I mean, I knew it had a good reputation for being a good game, but just because the game is good, it doesn't necessarily mean I will enjoy it. So take Monkey Island, for example. Interestingly, this game is also classified as what's called a visual novel, because it is a precursor to Ace Attorney and games like that. It came out after Ace Attorney, I think, but
I think we discussed this last time a little bit, didn't we? I seem to be reminded of that in some way.
I just can't remember. I'm trying to find a quick précis, but I'm also not wanting to be spoiled because I don't want to be spoiled because it just says like, blah blah blah, witnesses a hitman holding a woman at gunpoint, realizes that he is dead. He gets help from that lamp called Ray that I was voicing like a weird robot. And then there's ghost tricks, which are where he moves between things and he can go into corpses of recently dead things, talk to the spirit if it's conscious, and also go to 4 minutes before they died.
There we go. That was it. So Twitch isn't actually letting me update the stream info at all. This seems to be a recurring thing that we go through, which is really not helpful. So So,
Yeah,
but while we're saying that, and we're trying to get through this as a technical thing, good evening, Demure Girl. Good evening, Lex Forth, if that is how you pronounce that. If it's not, do let me know, and I shall correct myself accordingly. Good evening to you both. We're going to be delving into Ghost Trick in just a few moments' time, as I attempt one more time to
I
update
knew
this.
Alex would know about the Phoenix Wright stuff. I'm sorry, Jeremy. I might have cheated on you with Alex's stream when you were away.
Look, you know what?
It's there too, yay! I thought you guys would be streaming tonight. You're streaming later. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably against like Twitch rules to talk about stuff like that. I don't know, whatever.
Okay, you know what? I'll try and update it in a few minutes, but yeah, not working at the moment. So, good start. Good start there. So, what we did, folks, was we wanted to see if Nintendo had actually done a good. So, off stream, because knowing our luck, otherwise it wouldn't work. But what we did was, I bought the real game, as it were, the full game, and now we have the save that will carry over to the actual full game here, which I've already sort of preloaded. So all going well, when I hit this continue button, it will just continue where we got to. There you go. So those are the last saves that we had.
That's pretty good.
Would you like me to do the auto-save or the manual save, Claire?
I don't think they're different, are they?
They're literally identical, literally.
Let's do the manual one.
Manual it is. I'm going to try one more time before we go into this. Nope, stream info still not updating, so thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. Let's go with the auto.
Jeremy, this is as spicy as you've been this early in the stream.
Chapter 3, 8:04 p.m.
Here we go.
Once again,
You're
Lynn
narrator, aren't you?
is in danger, and I think she knows it too. I sincerely doubt she'll be coming back to this apartment tonight.
Oh yes, because that was Lynn's apartment we were in, wasn't it?
Correct.
That was a housemate helping.
She and I are... Oh, hang on. I think I know which character this is now. This might be the female one, who I did a bad rogue impression of, so, this is gonna go bad.
No, this is Sissel talking.
No, you know what? I'll just say. She and I are connected to each other somehow. She's my only lead, and I can't lose her. I have to get her, and fast.
Get to her and fast. No,
Sorry.
you're Sissel. That's the main character.
There we go. XXX.
Where are you? Are we like, what's the word, inhabiting the AC system or something?
Oh.
Where are we?
Trick. Aha. We're still in the apartment by the look of it.
Oh, there's the old lady who's gonna kill us. Oh, not this wall down! What's happening? Is she actually gonna knock the wall down?
Do you want to do this voice, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I've got to try and remember the voice I was gonna do. Oh. If you keep that racket up. I'll bring this old dilapidated building down on you. Right, Brian? I wonder what it is about this woman that people really think that she can level buildings. Oh, look, it's our boy.
Did you hear what I just heard?
Who are you talking to? You mean the lady next door's angry howl? Yeah, I remember all the voices, Jeremy. Wait, so we can still just talk to Missile? Like a person?
I guess.
I guess, unless we're in Missile right now.
Oh, that's a freaky thing to think about.
Sorry, continue.
So, no, forget that. It was the sound of a telephone ringing, coming from the apartment next door.
She has a working telephone we can use. Oh, I get it. You're thinking about borrowing her telephone, aren't you? But how are you going to do that without breaking the wall down? Dog, do you know what doors are?
Also, I just realised I think the audio in the game might be a little bit low, so I'm just going to bump that up a tad. There we go.
Yeah, please let us know in chat if things are. Also, Discord hates me, so it might try and cut my voice out a few times.
So,
are we actually going to have to antagonise this woman into breaking down a wall? Because this seems strange. It's strange.
Well, the lady next door is kindly offering to do it for us.
Yes, but she's mostly hoping to crush me underneath it.
Right, so I can move around to different objects if I remember correctly. So X.
Yeah, so you must not be in Missile then.
Two things are certain. There's a telephone in the apartment next door, and I have to create a path to get there somehow.
Should I keep barking?
If you keep that up, I'll knock this wall down. If she's true to her word, we might be able to change the situation.
I just want to avoid the whole getting crushed part, though, if you don't mind.
I have to do something to change the situation. If I can create just a little more racket, somehow.
So, when we saved Missile, we now can no longer go back to 4 minutes before he died, right?
Yes. Sorry, I hit a button. I think it was tutorial. At least create a little more racket. I don't think I should turn this off at the moment. Besides, I want to see if that woman really will keep her promise, or will really keep her promise.
Oh, what will become of me if I'm squashed into a Pomeranian pancake? I'm just thinking, didn't we break the TV as part of what we were doing before?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh no, he just wants to make the dog bark more. Oh, there's a rat or a mouse? Have we still got the donuts?
Yeah, isn't there anything else to spur this little doggy on a bit more? Ball. There is...
He doesn't care about balls. Remember he told us he'd outgrown them.
Oh, did I hit the wrong button there?
I don't know. Game over.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's just about you and your other characters and stuff.
Alright, so...
Me, the mystery.
Examine the ornament. Okay, yes.
Yeah, no, I think that's you trying to turn it off and you're like telling yourself no.
Yeah. Okay, so we've had that dialogue before.
Can you get to the donut bowl?
Probably. For some reason, I can't actually move the cursor properly. I'm not trying to think if I'm actually hitting a wrong button or not. Oh, for crying out loud. Sorry.
Sorry, y'all. We're just relearning the controls.
No, wrong button again. Sorry. Sorry, folks.
Go into Next World to move around. Remember?
Yeah, that sounds familiar. So, aha! There we go. That was the button. It was ZL. It finally appeared on screen. So...
Right, so you can go to the donut bowl, but you can rock... Yeah, because I seem to recall you could only rock one donut out of there. That's a sentence. That's weird, but get it. I think you're going to have to rock the actual bowl.
Yeah. Boom. Rock the bowl. No, we can't because the donut's already been.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I thought.
So I
These are some
think...
strange sentences, but yes.
So let's move the cart across again.
It's got... Maybe it's... No, it doesn't seem to be the telly. We can try. Oh, the TV does work.
There we go.
Oh, he's going nuts. That's what we want.
Here we go.
I think the TV was broken. Oh, pound! It's broken! Jesus Christ. What kind of weird kaiju is this woman? Did he faint? I told you, didn't I? I told you I'd knock the wall down on you! Wait, did she actually do it?
I think so.
The wall is still there. So this is what it feels like to have a wall knocked down on you, huh?
It's more like she knocked you out through the wall, really.
Oh, so she bapped him. I'm still alive, aren't I?
You are. But the TV and the star ornament aren't.
Those are the things that make me bark. I'll never bark again, not as long as I live. Woof.
But wait a minute. It looks like all that commotion wasn't for naught.
Huh? We can get pissed. Oh! Oh yeah, of course we can move through the wall to the bottle.
Yeah.
I get it.
Let's go have a rager. Your barking made her create a path for me.
It did. But the wall is still standing just like before.
But there are paths only the dead can see.
Oh, those kind of paths. The dead ones.
Trick time! Boom, boom. Ah! Go on, go on, go on. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yeah, baby, now we've got to get the phone. Bye, Missile. No, don't do that, dude. You will die. So you're leaving, huh?
I guess so.
You're going to save Miss Camila and Miss Lynn?
I have to follow my own mystery first and foremost. That means everything to me.
But you will save them, right?
If it helps me along my way, then yes.
You just did the Anakin meme. I don't have any powers dead. I'm not even dead, actually. But I'm going to find a way to go help Miss Camila too.
We create our own paths, right, Missile?
That's right.
Okay, I'm leaving now. Guess this is our second goodbye.
It is, isn't it?
My name is Sissel. If we ever meet again, that's what you can call me.
Sissel, huh? Got it. You know what, Sissel? I'm going to create my own path, just like you said. Goodbye.
Opens a door and leaves. Oh.
Have you tried?
Oh, dog. No. Dog.
It's harder.
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, please just end this. Now you're Sissel and Bissel. Tonight is that holiest of all nights, my deadline. All I need is to get some inspiration from the muses. Oh, I said my script wrong. All I need to get some inspiration from the muses is this bottle and some cheese. A lady after my own heart.
Cracking cheese, Gromit.
Here's to... Oh my god, my voice isn't... Here's to the boys people next door.
What was that voice just then?
I don't know, my voice tried to like turn itself inside out.
It was like your voice tried to swallow your voice.
Literally, I was like, what the hell is going on there?
Updated the phone book.
Oh, is she a character? I like how her hair looks like a rose.
Oh,
Oh,
there was sneezing, so achoo! Achoo!
okay.
Did you read that line, sorry?
Yes, I did.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Have you taken your medication like a good girl? You're tight for Stroby. What is it, an animal? No. I don't know.
Well, here I am in yet another strange room. What's with the oddly tense air of this place, anyway? Now, where is that little treasure I'm looking for?
Oh, it's there.
There it is, the telephone. Now, if I can just borrow it... Trick time!
There's a little rat up there, which I'm sure we're going to have to do something with.
Oh no!
There's a book on the floor. Can we get that?
Ooh.
There we are. Oh, Flash, drop the
What is this?
rat into the room.
Dictionary. But the windmill.
Oh, let's have a look. It said we could examine it. Do you want to examine it? Because we haven't got time limit on this one.
Let's. Oh. This thing is too heavy. I can't manipulate it. Maybe that woman built up her own destructive power by hefting this puppy.
Which is why I can't be manipulated easily.
It's more like a weapon than a book.
You're a fucking weapon!
Alright, let's have a look at this windmill.
You might have to drop a rat on her. What's that do?
Wow, that is some vigorous typing there.
That is an interesting technique that she's got there. Oh, Mr. Prime Minister, you mustn't. I'm a married woman. And I'm a married man, but we cannot resist this any longer. I'm ready to abdicate it all for you. Even if it means my ultimate ruination.
Hmm. Oh, is that still you? Sorry.
Ruination. What? It is a word. That abdicate just doesn't look right somehow. That's because it's for kings and queens and you're talking about that. She's gonna nag at me until I'm sure. Okay, so can we open the latch to drop the rat into the room? Because I feel that might be something we have to do.
Agreed. What is this duck doing, though? I'm curious.
It's tilting.
Tilt? Where is that dictionary? Oh, first of all...
Try and blow her in the face. Oh no, sorry. That was a weird sentence.
I think I know where this is going.
Oh, you're gonna poop it on the butt.
Then... Oh, no. Oh, no.
A lot of this game is rodent abuse. Have you noticed that?
I know, right? Okay, so the
Now he's under the table.
yeah, rat's now got under the table, so... Is it
I
going to be
feel
the same
that is
dialogue?
still- Yeah, no,
Oh, hang on, no,
Wait,
wait.
he's
The rat's now back
back
up
up
where
on the
the rat's back up on the thing again.
Can we do anything with the bottle?
Good shout. Let's
When she goes to look for the oh yeah, no, we can't do anything. When she goes to look for the dictionary, can you blow the fan in her face?
possibly. I guess I need to wait for her to get by the dictionary so that the rat lands in front of her. That's what I think.
Yeah, like wanting to activate her thinking again.
Okay, well, let's activate her dialogue.
No, I mustn't allow myself to believe in your love, Mr. Prime Minister. Why won't you believe me? My love for you is true, I swear. It's so strong it overwhelms me. You know, I've always wondered, if you can be overwhelmed by something, can you just be plain overwhelmed? Is this woman me? She's got to nag at me until I'm sure. So clearly, every time we activate her, she's going to have a I need to go get the dictionary moment.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, so now, activate bird. Then,
Okay.
oh,
Oh,
she
she's
saw it. So,
She did see it. She's...
unless...
Oh.
Timing!
Oh, you found. Oh, you helped her find a dictionary, so we definitely changed something. That's good.
Maybe that woman built a...
Yeah.
Oh, I've already read that, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so she found her dictionary. She doesn't seem that bothered by the fact that there's a rat there, but okay. It's strange. I know I left this dictionary on the shelf.
Hmm.
Some little angel were playing naughty tricks on me.
No.
What the fuck is in that bed? Perhaps my darling angel. That does look like a weapon. Oh, it's a child.
Hmm.
Are you still in the dictionary?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you can go to the lab.
Oh, okay.
No, you
can't-
just have, you can do something to the lab. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a child.
Looks like,
Oh, it's my darling
what's that character's name from ReZero? With the hair exactly the same way.
I'm not in the right person. Oh.
Beatrice, I think that was it. There you go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say yeah.
Sure.
My darling angel.
So, oh, sorry. Do you want to do this voice or me?
Got like ice on her head, not like just a random little potion bottle. You can do that voice. I find it funny to give you the little girl character.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick something at random. We'll see if this sticks or if this gets dropped immediately. So, ow! My head hurts, Mama.
Too easy, Beard. You poor dear. No wonder. With a fever of 102. Being British, I don't know how high that is, but it's here is to a night of fever, hotter than my love. Wait, what the fuck am I talking about? Here is to a night of fever, hotter than the love of my Prime Minister. Mama, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's almost time to go out for my lesson. Can I take the night off?
Got annoying work lessons. Yes, I suppose that would be best, but wait a minute. I bet you're happy to have an excuse to get out of it, aren't you?
Not especially. If I ever don't want to go, I just don't go and pretend I did. I go play with Camila next. I go play with Camila next door or something. This voice keeps changing. I appreciate that.
Here's to the blood on honesty of my darling angel.
Hey, today is Papa's birthday.
Oh, is it?
Aren't we going to celebrate together?
Oh, see, I murdered him. Let's not talk about your father, dear.
No.
Now Mama has to go back to work. I have a deadline tonight after all. What time is it? It's like 9 o'clock or something, right?
Mama, wait! I have just one thing to say.
You're an unfit parent.
Don't try and put me in the middle of you two, okay?
It's illegal.
This line of dialogue is far more relatable than this little girl realises.
Whatever could you be talking about?
I know what's going on, you know. That was badly read by me, but there you go. You write novels and Papa wants you to stop. But it was very selfish of you to take me and leave the house.
This is a weird situation.
I want to go home.
Now it's time for good little girls to go to sleep. Especially sick little girls being poisoned by their mother.
I hate you, Mama!
Updated the phone book with annoyed, traumatized little girl.
Update the phone book.
Her name? I don't think she did mention the name.
Angel, as far as I'm concerned, or Beatrice. Now that I've thought of that name from What's It?
Why don't we have a phone book? It might say. Can you remember how to do?
Those in the chat, can I just ask, can you hear Claire okay? Because, admittedly, sound mixing wise, it's all gone a bit skew-if on my end because Twitch just doesn't want to update at all, quite frankly, any info. So do let me know if you can hear Claire properly or if anything's cutting out at all. I'll try and bump up as needed.
It's like a better experience because, you know, like Claire's not being heard, then can you hear me, Jeremy?
I can hear you fine. I'm just sort of not sure how the music mix is, as it were.
Oh my, the lamp's out.
Wait, what?
What the
What just happened?
She relit the lamp with fire from her ass.
It's a powerful
I was going to
flame.
say, look at the phone book and see if it says the girl's name.
Oh, no, wrong button. Hang on. Good shout, by the way. Right, phone book. Let's have a look. Junkyard.
And I think the character.
Lady Red. Oh, Ladies Red Apartment. I misread that.
I misread it too. I was like, Krista Berg's one?
Lynn's apartment. Luxurious parlour.
I think the character's to the left.
Oh, good point, people. Firing all cylinders tonight, folks. That's what jet lag does. I can hear her, but a little quieter, but not by much. Right.
My pronouns are they, them, but thank you very much for letting us know. You should maybe have that on the screen, Jen, now I think about it.
You know what? We can update that. I can try and do it now if you want.
You can't update shit!
Either way, I'll definitely get that sorted for next time, though, if that works for you. Otherwise, I can do that now if you prefer.
Apparently I'm a little quieter, but that's probably good because I am overall incredibly loud.
Either way, I've
cool,
bumped your audio up a little bit, so we'll see if that works at all. So what do we have? Aha!
Oh yeah, the girl at the end. Oh,
What?
her name is Feverish. That's just what we're describing her as. Feverish Firecracker. That's adorable. And what's the lady? Is the lady just lady? Perfumed lady.
Okay.
Alright then, now we know about the same as we did before.
Okay. So now she's relit the match. Or what's her dialogue?
You let the lamp that you're in. My darling lady, to think you were a spy all along.
Oh, sorry.
What are you? Oh wait, hang on. What are you? Mike. What are you? What the fuck was the voice, Jeremy? What are you going to do to me, Mr. Prime Minister? That'll do.
Yeah, a little bit deeper than that, I think, but yeah.
That's the lady's voice.
Yeah.
What are you good? Whatever. I'm gonna arrest you, but make sure you receive the proper penalty. You're sentenced to be imprisoned in my cell of love and punished with my whip of passion.
Sure.
Oh, Mr. Prime Minister. Oh my dear lady. Great to live in this Prime Minister's country. You could do something differently.
I can turn the knob.
Eh? What's going on? Oh, I made a typo. Ooh,
Wait, what? That bit of paper can't stay like that.
So she didn't quite make it.
Okay, so what else can we do? What we got here?
So I think we need to I think we can make her make a typo, then move into the typewriter and get the paper and then be thrown, and that will move
Gotcha.
us further along.
Good
I
shout.
think. I don't know how, because I'm not using the controls. So. Oh wait.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wad of
Yeah,
paper.
we go. Nice job.
And then telephone. I'm so close. But now. Nah.
What are we doing? Oh! I love it! Do it again!
So I think I need to open it,
throw it
switch to the
and move.
paper, and travel up.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Right, so what am I going to now? The clock or the phone?
Whatever you can. Yeah.
There you go.
Why does she walk like an 80-year-old? Which is clearly like 41.
Oh. Is this someone new?
Different guy. This is a different guy.
Do you want me to do this
You can
one?
be this guy. Yeah. Who's talking though? Well, you have to presume to. Go for it.
We'll go with that. I'm probably going to go for a character you did similarly last time, but hello?
Also, listen.
Is that you?
How many times are you... This is not the voice I did before. How many times are you going to make me tell you?
I'm just going to change audio a tad. There we go. Right.
Tonight is that holiest of all nights, my deadline.
Please, I'm begging you, change your mind and come home to me.
I think you're the one who needs to change his mind.
Please, put yourself in my position. You can write your novel just as well from home.
Till you change your mind, your daughter and I won't be coming home. Even if that means forever.
Wow. Let me talk to Amelie. That's her name. At least.
You can't talk to her. She's sick with a fever right now, and I won't have you giving her nightmares.
Oh, I want to talk to Papa.
I think I'm talking to you here. I don't want to hear your voice anymore tonight.
Please, wait a minute.
Don't try to call again. I won't answer. I refuse to answer.
That's just the screen cap right there, isn't it? Just that thing.
It reminds me of when, like, the Phoenix Wright witnesses have that breakdown, you know?
Mm.
And they eventually break and start going completely mad. I guess we're going to that guy's apartment then.
We're going to the troubled man's office.
Why not?
Now. Oh my, well, hang on. Wrong voice.
It's your voice. Just your voice, I think.
Now, I finally have the telephone lines I need. I'm curious about this woman's husband.
You
But-
literally only have 24 hours to live.
But should I go find my only lead first? That hitman who's after Lynn is sure to be heading to the junkyard right now. I'd better hurry.
Oh, so we gotta go to the junkyard.
Anything else we want to explore while we're here?
It'll send us back here if we need to be back here.
True. So where do we want to go then?
I want to go to the junkyard.
To the junkyard.
Junkyard.
Not much time has passed since I was hit last. Try again. Not much time has passed since I was here last. But the situation has changed.
There's a
Oh,
dude. There's another dude. Wait, is that Phoenix Wright?
looks like they're examining my body. I wonder who they are.
I look fantastic. Oh, it's Ray.
And besides them, a certain somebody else wriggles and bounces happily. I wonder who that person really is, too.
Okay, I guess we're... Oh, hang on a second. Welcome back. You weren't gone very long.
What's going on here?
The police are here to start the criminal investigation, you know, into your murder.
My murder case, eh? Where is Lynn? Is she alright?
So you found out her name already, did you? I'm impressed. I may not sound it, but I am. Oh yeah, the guy with the duck on his head. Oh yeah, because we broke the phone, that's right, yeah.
It sounded like she was in some kind of immediate danger. Not to mention the fact a hitman is after her again.
Well, you don't have to worry about that kind of thing. She was just taken into custody a few minutes ago.
Custody? But... you mean she was arrested? But why?
I don't know. I'm just a desk lamp.
That's my new favourite bit of dialogue in any game now. Just forevermore now. Just that. It's perfect. I better see what I can find out. Trick time! So, what I'm going to quickly try and do is see if Twitch now wants to actually update anything, seeing as it's been a few minutes. I don't know what's going on with Twitch tonight, but I literally just can't update categories or anything. Nope, still doesn't want to, so there we go. So thank you still for tuning in, folks, but righty then. So, let's hit the Y button. Oh, do you want to do Detective A, or...?
Yeah, I'll do it. 1 second. Quite a thing, huh? This case.
I could barely hear that, fair play. How did you get that low in your voice?
Quite a thing, huh? This case. I leant into the microphone.
Yeah. One of our own. A murderer. Heads will roll over this.
And she's a rookie, too. I heard she was carrying out some crazy investigation.
Rookies aren't given crazy assignments like that. Not even rookies like Lynn.
You talk differently after your stroke. Yeah, but I heard she was special. That's a really terrible Family Guy joke. It's like, why did you talk like that?
I just wasn't prepared for that. Sorry. Do you want to read that again? Sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah, but I heard she was special. She's got strong ties to Inspector Cabanela of the Special Investigation Unit. I plan on moving up the ladder on my own merits myself.
Well, we detectives shouldn't be standing around gossiping. Never know who might be listening. Like me. Matthew Twitch, just to answer you in the chat there. I've been trying mobile, desktop, the actual software I'm using. Just literally, Twitch just doesn't want to update, so... It's a Twitch thing, that's what I'm going to assume. But the fact we're live, I will take that as a win, all things considered.
Try harder next time. Oh, hang on.
Do you want this?
Yes, like me. Okay, what can we move into? Let's see if we can get
umbrella.
closer.
Traffic cone. Traffic sign. Door. My dead corpse.
A bag.
Can I?
Right.
Can I do anything with the bag? Nope, no bag.
No, not like it.
No bag. Let's go in my body.
I think we can safely assume the cause of death was the bullet he took in the chest. I'll bring the stretcher. He needs to be stretched. I'll look into the rest back at the lab.
Would you mind waiting here for a bit, Doctor? Inspector Cabanela, head of the Special Investigation Unit, is on his way now.
Special Investigation Unit? What did they want with a case like this?
I don't know, but Cabanela's our top investigator.
Cabanela? I barely knew her. Anyway.
We don't want to get him all bent out of shape, or there will be hell to pay. For some reason, I couldn't do that in that voice, apparently.
It's because it's the sound. Americans can't say that sound, like squirrel. I don't see what that's to do with me and my mustache. I'm going to keep looking for a pulse. I don't really get what Cabanela wants to come for either. It's probably just a big lark for him, but it makes things tougher on us.
Hey, watch what you say behind his back. Never know who might be listening. Like me.
Like me? What the fuck's going on?
Oh my word.
Who the fuck is this Autobot? What the fuck? Who's he? He's fabulous, is who he is.
He looks like he should be a member of the Soul Society in Bleach.
Is it?
So, you or me? Do you want it or me?
I kind of want it.
Go for it.
Got to think what the voice is gonna be. 'Cause I've already got so many voices, dude. No, Jeremy, you have to do it. But you have to do it as Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh my god, alright.
You need to put the word brother in every, 5 seconds.
I mean, Macho Man is more of like an ooh yeah type thing, but...
Brother is Hulk Hogan, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh my word, okay.
If
If you're wearing headphones, folks, you might want to turn down the volume a tad, because... So... Oh, yeah, the tension of a crimes. That doesn't sound like him at all. I'm trying to say
No, it's just tension. It's not tension.
Yeah.
Tension.
Oh, yeah, the tension of a crime scene. I've not done Randy Savage in a while, so this will take a minute to warm up.
It's fine. I don't think I've ever done that. Look at him.
Macho Man. Yeah, nothing like it, baby.
Yeah, this was a good choice. Look at him. He's minced along. Oh my god, what an absolute legend!
Oh my god, how am I gonna switch between these two voices? Evening, boys! How's it looking?
Inspector Cabanela, thank you for coming. Allow me to report, sir.
Fine. You just hold that thought. I'm gonna make a little phone call first.
Oh, yes!
Oh, yeah! So this is the head of the Special Investigation Unit. He seems, unique. Updated the phone book. Trick time!
Oh, he's calling someone. We can try and get to who he's calling. Because it's probably something to do with the case.
Let's see who we're talking to. Oh, deal me the deal. How's it going over there, baby? Oh my word.
What?
This is you.
Wait a second. Yeah, hang on. Going? How's it going, you ask? You'd like to know how it's going? I'd say it's going well enough. About fair to average, if I had to say. Yeah, it's going all right.
Newt the man I was hoping to talk to there, baby.
Not Newt. Not. He's like, not.
My voice can only growl so much. Do me a favor and put that other nice man on the horn now. Oh yeah, would ya? That's a nice fellow. Oh yeah. At some point, this character's gonna have a cough drop and his voice is gonna change. Oh, you're cutting out, sorry.
Sorry. If it has anything to do with this park, I'm the one to talk to. I'm the guardian of this park, yeah.
Wait, who's that?
Throw it to one side. The man with the hat. Oh my god, hang on.
I'm going to start actually making notes now as to what all these voices are.
Won't come back. So, he's gonna be French. Sorry about that, Inspector. I just got here.
Well, glad to hear you made it. That other fella just about threw me for a loop.
That was a lady. Or was it not a lady? I don't know.
I mean, it's Cabernet. They're doing whatever they want.
Yeah, what you do.
Started blathering something about being guardian of the park, or some such. Oh, yeah.
Yes, him. Sorry about that.
Well, oh, yeah. Start doing your staking out thing, baby. And buzz me if anything comes up. Yeah! Dig it!
Yes, sir. Oui, oui. Bonjour.
I'm not going to be able to sustain this voice for the whole game. I hope this guy is barely in the game.
Too many things. Well, we can go to the park now if we want to. Pardon me. Now then, sir, if I may make my report, sir.
Doc, yoo-hoo! Oh, yeah! Oh, Doc!
Talking to me?
I need you to handle this case with your finest care and attention, oh yeah! Would you do that for me, Doc? By the way, the reason I keep doing oh yeah is so I don't lose the voice. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, no, I understand. I do totally understand.
I don't need you to tell me how to do my job.
I think I've become more American than I want.
Anywho, I'd like to see the suspect now, if I may, oh yeah!
Like with Fizzle with the Then, sir, I asked her to let herself be taken into custody voluntarily, sir.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
She's being detained in the junkyard, Superintendent. Try it again. She's being detained in the junkyard superintendent's office right now.
That was right.
Super's office, eh? Ooh, yeah. Super. And where's that?
That's the green suited guy.
Is that me then?
Mm.
Just beyond where you parked your bicycle, Inspector.
Bicycle? What the fuck?
I'll go interview the suspect then. Ooh, yeah. Nothing like it, baby. Carry on, boys.
Oi! Good luck, sir. So wait, Lynn is his niece? Did I get that right? They're related somehow.
I think so. But we also found out that she is also a detective herself.
Yes. So we could go to where he rang to do the stakeout. Or we could try and get up to where he's going to interview Lynn. Can we actually get there?
I need to activate something else, I reckon.
Yeah.
But what?
Doesn't look like.
Can't reach.
Maybe go down the phone line then. Oh, what's the dude saying? Phew, that Inspector Cabanela, he sure has a strange air about him.
You can say that again, and I've never seen anybody use the stairs the way he does.
What you miss up?
I hear he's dancing his way up the stairs of promotion the same airy way.
And I hear Lynn is his personal favorite. I'm so jealous. What's the deal between those two? I wish I was those stairs.
Hey, how should I know?
Cool, right. Let's try the phone. Oh, the doctor, yeah. we can pretty safely assume this was the murder weapon. Or your stethoscope. Gun in a pair of tweezers. Yeah, most people don't shoot the entire gun into the ribcage. Oh no. Wait. Oh no, that pistol. Yep, same model as the pistols you detectives carry around. You don't think it's Lynn's, do you?
This is not good. If it is hers, it's all over.
I think it's yours.
So, Lynn is a detective and the murder weapon might be her pistol.
Which we have no proof of, we're just going on that.
What could it all mean? Trick time!
Right, has anything changed? No.
Can I do anything
What's
with
in the ground?
sign?
Oh, the gun. You can go to the gun.
Oh, good
That's
point.
new, right?
Good point. Oh, missed it, sorry.
Oh, you can examine it.
So this is the weapon that took my life. A pistol, eh? My memory seems to be a bit hazy on pistols. But I have seen them before, that's for sure. Let's see. This part right here is...
Don't kill anyone, Cecil. Fool, if you want to fire the thing, aim it in your own direction. I didn't fire it. I'm the victim here. This is the act of somebody who's jealous of my abilities as a detective.
Well, what are you glaring at me for? I'm hardly jealous of you. Well, guess that proves it's a real gun.
Bang.
What was that?
I don't know. Is that what I think it was? What, somebody in the UK saying bang? Sound of a gun! Ooh. Someone in this freaking crime scene is going to have a heart attack before the end of this night.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Every time that phone rings, it's bad news.
It's like that old riddle. Which came first, the ringing of the phone or the crime case?
If you say so.
I do.
Trick time!
Right, has something moved?
Pew, pew, phone, pew! Oh no.
Ah!
I've got to have a conversation with myself now, flippin' heck, alright.
We've been trying to avoid this, it's gonna happen eventually.
Ooh, yeah, there you are! Do me a favor and have the doc come to the super's office, would ya? He seems pretty busy at the moment, sir. Ooh, yeah, which one are you, the green one or the blue one?
I'm voiced by Jeremy, sir. The other one's voiced by Claire.
Huh? Oh, I'm the, green one, sir. Ooh, yeah, listen, greedy. Get the good doc over here this instant. Or I'll see to it you never wear a green suit again!
Oh, my green suit! The source of my power?
Yes, sir. I'll send him right up, sir.
There's a bullet hole in the window up there.
Trace complete.
So I guess we're gonna go to the super's office now.
Please, doctor, go to the superintendent's office immediately.
If I must. I hate my
Just
job.
holding the stethoscope out in front of him.
I might need to unlock a door on my way there.
Trick time. Oh, in fairness. Hang on.
We're gonna go to the phone, aren't we? Oh, let's see what they say. What's going on?
Don't ask me, but something seems really, really wrong.
That shot sounded like it was coming from somewhere around the maintenance building. And there was a hole in the window. I bet the super's dead or something. Yes, because if the super's dead, that will be how we go back in the 4 minutes. That will be the next person we do that to.
Through the telephone line superhighway. Yet another gunshot rings out in the lonely junkyard on the edge of town. The sound gives me the feeling a new death will be waiting on the other side of the line. Apparently, I'm not the only one the Reaper's interested in tonight. But as long as there's anything I can do about it, I don't plan on letting anybody else die.
Ooh.
It's like an anime thing when they start playing the opening like theme song. You know something's about to go down.
You're
You hear that music.
thing, yeah. There's a song they play in Bleach that is just so incongruous, but every time they play it, you know someone's gonna get their ass kicked by Ichigo because it's in English as well. And you're like, what the fuck?
Oh yes, we have an extras menu on the front now as well. We have illustrations
yeah.
and such. Save your current place and time? Yes. Let's save.
Yeah.
Save complete. Continue playing? Yes.
I love it when it says don't turn off the power, because these days you'd have to be fucking fast to turn off the power.
Chapter
No, I
4,
will turn off the power!
Chapter 4, 8:23 PM. Changing a person's fate is no easy task, especially when their fate is death.
Or a church fate.
The scene at the other end of the line is pretty much what I expected. All except for one thing.
The Hulkster was there. Oh yeah, someone's dead. Oh, it's Lynn there!
Oh, wait,
Lynn!
what? Oh, flippin' heck. No! Lynn! Hang in there, baby!
What?
Who?
Oh, this is the guy, the duck face.
Do you... Please take this.
Oh, hang on, let me think. I wish Keith was here, because he could do his unicorn voice, but he's out of the cinema. Chat, help us out. We've got a lot of voices to get through. What should I voice this dude as? The pigeon man. He's got a pigeon on his head, so he must be from Cheltenham. I'm going to voice him as someone from Cheltenham.
Cheltenham it is.
You're going to be really impressed with this, Jeremy.
Okay.
It looks like some piece of trash shot her from the top of the pile of garbage outside. That's right, I'm from fucking Cheltenham, so it's just my voice. Ha 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 ha, bitch! Right. No, I'm literally going to just use my voice. Let's do it.
Oh, it's the little things, isn't it?
Here, let me take a look at her. Maybe there's something I,
Ooh, sorry. Can't allow that pigeon man.
That's actually a slur against Cheltonians, how dare you?
I investigate and you superintend. You have your job, I have mine. Let's leave each to his own profession, shall we?
Boy. Yeah, well, here's what I think. How much of a pro can you be if your leg get a shot right in front of you? Anyway, have it your way. I'll stay out of your hair, because mine is apparently a pineapple that has been cut into chunks.
So, I feel the need to pause for a second here, because Matty Boo Twitches has brought up an interesting point in the chat. What if this guy, what if it's actually the pigeon doing the talking?
I'll just do it the same, but add a few in the middle. Every time there's an ooh sound, I'll just drag it out. And I'll pause every few minutes to shit on his shoulder.
Updated the phone book. Did that bird just have the key?
I don't know, I was focusing
It was
on my...
underneath him, resting on his head.
Maybe that's it. He's like that Harlem Globetrotter who keeps weapons in his hair. Do you think these two are played by the same actors and they can't be in the room? Wait, they actually are though.
Doc, what took you so long? Quit dragging your feet.
Look, we can't all dance up the stairs.
Oh, you just shout at me. Now let me have a look at the victim.
I haven't even looked yet, but I can already tell you she's dead. Her second death of the night, actually. Trick time! Let's maneuver closer to things. I think we need to probably swivel. Let's do a bit of a swivel.
Do a sizzle swivel.
Swivel action.
Oh, we can talk to her though. Can we? What's the thing that we just came here for? Oh, motor. In we go.
Here we go again.
Oh, she's still unconscious.
Unconscious this time as well, eh?
I think it's avoiding me.
Boy,
Oh, you cut out. Sorry, try it again.
It always cuts out with this voice.
where am I?
She's coming too.
answer me. Excuse me. Are you ignoring me?
Sorry. I'm still not used to talking with dead people, you see.
Dead? I'm dead, huh? Oh, try as I might, I can't seem to remember who I am.
She's starting to remind me of me.
Only sexier.
Oh,
Your voice completely cut out on that, but I can see you saying it. Everybody seems to call you Lynn, if that's any help.
Lynn, huh? Pretty cute name.
And apparently you're a detective too.
Detective? You mean that super cool kind of cop that solves crimes and upholds justice?
Sounds like a pretty subjective description, but yeah, that kind of detective.
I'm a pretty subjective detective. Hey, wait a minute.
Are you starting to remember something?
There's no time to lose!
Oh, I'm assuming this is him, so... Something really unusual is going down in this town tonight! Yeah, I certainly won't argue with that really unusual part. That's not your face, you know. Take another look. You're the dead one. Oh, so this is Lynn having possessed him.
No, I think he's somebody that she's remembering, so she's taking that form because she remembers it.
Alright, so...
Like, of course, it'd be pretty heinous if I looked like this, I guess, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah. Ooh.
I don't know if heinous is the right word.
Macho, maybe.
There. Now, this is more like it.
Something really unusual is going on in this town tonight. Could it have anything to do with my death, I wonder?
Self-centered.
Tell me, what is going on in this town tonight?
Don't ask me.
Huh?
I can't remember a thing. I think it's probably because I'm dead. Well, what do I know? I'm just a desk lamp. Oh, everything's so confusing. Can't you do something?
Hey, you're asking the wrong guy.
I
But
don't see any other guys.
I've got some things to ask you about. Oh, I have a choice. What do we do?
Ask her about her death.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I died, huh?
Just so casual. Yeah, but apparently. I'm very sorry.
What happened? After I just passed my test, finally, this year. My exciting career of catching the bad guys had just begun. And now look at me. Why did I have to go and die in an old junkyard like this?
Poor kid, the shock's setting in.
Not what shocked me.
And so I told her everything that happened tonight. About ghost tricks, possessing and manipulating objects, and about going back 4 minutes before a person's death. Oh, is that a doggo on screen I just saw?
Catch she came in.
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
Oh, we got,
no, I'll fix it.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
This actually isn't the first time you died tonight, you know. You were already shot and killed once before tonight.
And you saved me.
That's right. You don't remember?
I was unconscious at the time and dead.
I do think I remember something like that happening, vaguely. Yes, I did get shot by a blue man, dressed all in black. That's a confusing sentence.
I guess this means that even if a death is erased, the memory of it remains.
Oh, trauma.
I nearly broke into a Metallica song just then because there was a song called The Memory Remains, but I shan't for the purposes of the stream.
What? Because it'll be so good, we'll get copyright struck.
If that freaking happened, I could go happy, quite frankly. You know what? Might just retire.
Twice.
So I have twice already tonight. It's a bit above average.
Wish I knew what to say to her. Guess I'll have to wait until she recovers a little.
From being dead.
Pardon?
From being dead?
Hey, I bet it's some kind of record, don't you think?
Yeah, you're probably right. Looks like she's pretty much recovered already. Guess we're on the about me bit.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the answers to the questions, who am I? And why was I killed? Do you know anything that might help me? The only thing I know right now is that my name is Sissel.
Your name's Sissel, huh?
I think so. It rings some kind of bell anyway. I think I was killed tonight while I was meeting with you. So you must at least know me, I think.
The logic holds up.
I was meeting with you?
Yeah, in the junkyard outside. Exhibit
I
A.
have a Tinder date. Are you Spiky Bitch 25? Yeah, it's coming back to me. I remember now.
I knew it! I knew you were the lead I needed!
I don't think it's going to be.
I'm so sorry. I don't think I can help you.
What, why not?
Because I don't know you.
Gasp! What do you mean? I thought you said you remembered me!
No, I said I remembered something. I remembered the fact that I don't know you.
Fair. No way! Oh.
Two strangers, unknown to each other. A junkyard is where they...
So you don't know me, huh?
Wish I did.
So do you suppose we're just two strangers who happened to meet tonight?
No way. I don't think it was any accident. Why in the world would I be out here in the middle of nowhere for no reason? I was asked to come here tonight.
Asked to come? But by who?
Whom?
Can't you kind of guess where this is going?
You're kidding. You mean...
Bingo! By you!
I asked you to come here, but why?
That's what I was going to ask you when I got here. Why did you ask me to come here tonight? Way out here in the middle of nowhere.
You gotta be kidding me. It goes without saying, I don't remember.
Oh, everything is so confusing. Can't you do something?
Lynn, I'm not saying you owe me or anything, but I have a favour to ask.
What is it?
In the next 4 minutes, you'll probably come back to life. When you do you think you could try and find out about me before tomorrow morning? Who I am and why I was killed?
I'm really sorry. I can't make any promises.
Why not?
I don't remember very clearly right now. But I think I was investigating a case tonight. A case that's very, very important to me. So even if I come back to life, I don't think I'll have time to find out anything about you. I know it's a terrible thing to say to a person who saved my life once already. I'm really, really sorry.
I see. That's too bad.
I'm afraid I'm still going to ask you.
Ask me what?
Ask you to save me. Even though I probably won't be able to help you. I know it's selfish of me, I'll really apologise. I just can't die. Not yet. Not like this. I'm investigating something important tonight. I think maybe that might be the reason I was killed. I still want to solve the case in spite of all that. Am I out of line?
Didn't I tell you a minute ago you don't owe me?
Huh?
I'm certainly not going to treat your life like some kind of bargaining chip.
Hey, this guy's alright.
I'll save you. What you do after that is up to you.
Thank you.
So, you ready to go back? Back to 4 minutes before you got shot?
Oh, time limit. Here we go.
Rewind time!
Noticeably FIT, rewind the tape.
4 minutes before death. Lynn's second death. I don't know, why am I reading it like that? I'm heading back in time now to rewrite her fate. Faced with those circumstances, she could have just lied and promised to help me, but she didn't. That's when I knew I could trust her.
And that she was totally unreliable.
8:18 p.m. Mate building, I think that just said.
Maintenance building, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yes, sir.
Oh no.
Detective, is everything okay?
What? Oh, yeah. I was hungry, so I was trying to get something delivered.
What? Don't do that!
I can do what I want. Oh, I'm sorry.
You should leave jobs like... You should leave jobs like that to me. Is chicken alright? One chicken dinner.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not feeling very hungry anymore, actually.
I wonder if we can go to the chicken place.
I would like the station for a minute, though.
It turns out that the whole leader of the crime ring for this game is in the chicken place.
No.
You would? Oh, I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Inspector Cabanela is on his way. He'll be here any minute. Oh, here we go.
Oh my god.
What an entrance. Ooh, yeah, evening, patrolman! Good evening, Inspector. Cabanela, sir. Ooh, yeah, nice work. Now, do me a favor and take a little patrol around outside, would ya? That's a nice fellow. Yes, sir.
Give me a chicken dinner, will you? See what The Rock's cooking. He's normally got something good.
Yo, how's it going, baby?
Inspector Cabanela, what are you doing here? I thought the Special Investigation Unit had an important top-secret assignment tonight.
That I know about for some reason.
Oh, yeah. What does that matter at a time like this when Miss Lynn is in crisis?
My Lynn is incredible.
I appreciate it,
Oh,
sir.
sorry, I misread that.
Wait a minute, did you just say crisis? On Infinite Earths? Don't tell me I'm being suspected. Suspected of shooting that pointy-haired man in the red suit?
Did you just pick up that I, Oh, my friend Abaddon is playing AEW Fight Forever. Thanks, Steam. I didn't ask, but thanks.
There you go.
Suspected of shooting that pointy-haired man in the red suit?
Well, actually, it was in the chest, but...
I mean, I've never even met that guy before.
Never? Maybe?
For tonight, I mean, he asked me to meet him. He said he had important information about that big case I'm working on. He's the one who contacted me.
I see. But, it's funny, isn't it? I took a look at the list of cases your station is handling right now. Oh, yeah. And I didn't see you listed as involved on any big cases.
What are you... What?
Gasp. Oh, wow. Oh, you know, I don't suspect you, baby. Just trying to clear things up. You're not the type to ever shoot anybody. Hey!
You're the type to get shot.
Oh, sorry. Trying to do this voice
shot.
and sight read. Apparently, is really difficult.
Sorry. Hey, take a minute to read it before you say it. If you
Yeah,
want
fair.
to. There's no rush.
Hey! Who knows? Who knows you better than me, baby?
Who loves you, baby?
You know, if anything ever happened to you... My voice is getting...
I elbowed off the guy who did it.
My voice is getting very gradually less gravelly, have you noticed? Unintentionally. Oh yeah, I'd never be able to look him in the eye again.
If something happened to her, there's another person. Some person that he's saying that he... This is a very anime thing where it's just like, they have a phrase in Japanese that doesn't translate, like, that person or this individual.
Inspector Cabanela, I'm going to ask you a question. Here it comes.
Oh yeah? And what's that?
And I want you to answer honestly. Is it tonight? Is that when it's happening?
I have no idea what you're talking about, baby.
You did.
Get down!
Too slow. Right.
It seems to me that baby is indeed under suspicion.
I'm suspicious because that doesn't look like a baby to me.
Why, Inspector Cabanela? No, he's not like that. He's like everything else, but not like that.
Just for the record, did you shoot me?
Me, I would never do anything like that.
That's not a no.
Anyway, it looks like the hitman fired from outside. It'd be hard to prevent the bullet from coming in, though. In any case, let's just give it a try. Our 4-minute game.
I miss Missile. I wish he was here. There we go.
Right. Trick time! So
So, where are we?
we are currently in the soul, apparently.
We're at where the corpse was, yeah, so we can just...
So we've got a motor. Oh, what's that? That's something
can go
below.
down.
What's below?
Oh, the pigeon man.
Interesting. Alright.
So compact.
I reckon we need to use this to move across. So...
Yeah.
Okay.
Where can we go from here?
We've got microscope, there's photos.
Okay. These things.
What does this do? Okay.
Oh, no. It's... The events are still going on.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we had the whole chicken dinner thing.
That's happening now.
So I guess what I might
Yeah.
do then...
Why don't you examine the microscope?
Yeah.
Might as well.
What's that prompt?
You know what? I have an idea. The guy who shot me is outside, right?
Looks that way, yeah.
Instead of trying to stop the bullet once it gets in here, wouldn't it be more fun to go out and stop the guy who's shooting the bullet? Why does everyone think it's fun?
Sorry, this is murder.
Fun, she says, with eyes gleaming. Oh boy.
Oh,
You need a telephone to move around, right?
That's right, and I know the telephone number to the junkyard payphone too.
I don't want to get shot again. You know what they say about 3 strikes and you're out?
I mean, usually when it's a gunshot to the chest, it's 1, but okay.
As long as you don't become a bull player, you'll probably be safe.
I
Ah,
do
but baseball reference, get that? See, because Japan loves baseball, you see.
But also balls, because it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the telephone thing's a good idea. Maybe I'll give it a try. Okay, so we need to get to the telephone, basically. So, let's move this across. Oh, okay.
She was looking at that book. The pink book.
I would like to go back to the station for a minute, though.
What was the voice? You would? Oh, I'm afraid I can't let you do that. They ordered me here to stand guard over this rookie detective Lynn. Now that I'm really looking at her, she sure is cute.
I can stop it.
They told me to call they told me to call the detective outside if she did anything suspicious. So here I stand. Hey, maybe I need to call the detective outside after all. She's so beautiful, it's criminal.
You should have got shot.
So did you hear what the officer just said?
Yeah. Strange taste that fellow has.
His taste is perfectly normal. But not anyway, not that part. Part about the order he got. 1 chicken dinner. The order to telephone outside if I did anything suspicious.
Telephone, huh?
We're all focusing on different parts of the conversation.
I was acting really suspicious a few minutes ago, but he didn't call.
He should have been more observant.
So if the police officer sees anything suspicious, this state of affairs might change.
Okay. What? Can we look at that book? I want to look at it. She was looking at it.
What's up with this binding pink notebook? Oh, blinding,
Blinding.
sorry. I mean, it could be a binded pink notebook, but you know.
Fully bound. Yeah.
But what's up with this blinding pink notebook?
Oh, that's mine. It's adorable.
Why isn't your adorable notebook in your pocket?
I panicked, okay? Don't you shove things into the bookcase when you panic?
Who are you calling anyway?
It was personal business. You know, the mortgage lender.
Oh, aha. Oh, what if I swivel the desk lamp and hit the cop?
I mean, you can try, but I don't think it's going to hit him.
Boo! Alright, that's a telephone then.
Yeah.
And where are we dialing?
Well, she said she wanted to go down to the junkyard. Oh, wait, hang on.
That's funny.
What's that?
This telephone doesn't seem to be working right now. Usually the telephone line glows red, but it's dark right now.
What?
Apparently, in this 4 minutes before death world, we
can't use
can't
the
just
phone.
use the phone lines whenever we want.
We knew that. We just forgot.
You're kidding, right?
As long as the lines are closed like this, it looks like we can't go anywhere.
Oh.
So we can't use the phone. Okay. Can we go up? No, we can't
Excuse
go
me.
there.
Sorry, that Randy
Turn it
Savage
on.
voice has done a number on my throat now.
Oh, honey, sorry about that.
It's good fun. Can't reach that.
Okay.
I guess let's move back this way?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no! No! No!
What?
She's walking back!
Well, that's just because she's on rails.
Inspector Cabanela is on his way. He'll be here any minute.
Here he
Oh,
comes, the
flippin' heck,
man.
Here we go.
You don't
yeah.
have to do this voice, Jeremy, because we were going to have to do this several times, so we don't have to read these bits out if you don't want to.
Evening, patrolman! That doesn't have the same ring to it, but you know what? It will carry on for now.
Like, these bits will get repeated, so there's no need to do the voices every time.
Alright.
We should just leave it and just go through it. Because we just have to get through this bit so we can do something else.
Good shout. Thank you.
That's okay. Normally it comes up with a thing going, time is passing, but it hasn't said that yet.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because we haven't been doing a lot of it.
What's this? Okay, no, we can only go from the beginning again if we want to at the moment. So.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Oh, okay. We've got some emotional
Right,
movement now.
so let's look at the other things, if we can.
So we're at this part of the conversation there. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Aha, there we go.
Okay. So let's look at everything we can look at.
What we got here?
These pictures are old, very old, old as balls. What are they old? Little fragments of rock? And the fragments are glowing. Do you know what these are?
Sorry, but I've lost my memory. Probably not the best person to ask.
That's okay. I was only being polite. I didn't really think you'd know.
Ouch. This lady's tongue can be sharp.
Shh. I can hear what you're thinking, remember?
I know.
Haha, it was intentional, bitch. Good one.
Alright, so
Cool. What can we get to? Let's have a look at the microscope as well.
what could this be? It looks like a giant nail clipper.
I mean, it doesn't. You think so?
Do you know what it is?
Ugh. Why did you have to ask me? Couldn't you see I was looking away evasively, trying to avoid you like a charity mugger on the street?
Huh?
It's one of those sciencey things that scientists use. Ordinary people like us don't have to know what it is.
I don't remember what science is. But it's apparently something Lynn doesn't like very much.
Okay, so we can't do anything there.
Okay, so I guess we need to move this across then.
We're going to have to go down into the basement. There's got to be something down there.
Yeah, agreed. So,
We're very low on time though, so we might have to...
what if it's a case where we need to make commotion downstairs to distract them, to maybe make them go, what was that sound?
I mean, we just don't... Yeah, we don't have any time left, I don't think. That's it. We need to rewind back to the beginning.
Can't do anything there.
No, you need to go back to the beginning, Jeremy.
Oh, no, I know, I'm
Time.
just curious, so... Okay, so, from the beginning. Let's give it a try.
Now we know we don't need to go and look at those photos on the microscope. They don't tell us it.
Indeed.
So we can go straight down this time.
Trick time.
We know what the notebook is.
So, what do we want to try and get to first, then?
Let's go see how far down we can go.
Oh, I guess I probably... Oh, sorry. Hang on. So, there's a ball, which can't do anything.
With that. I don't think we can reach it. There's got to be something we can do upstairs that's going to change it.
The motor won't do anything.
Okay. Is it because it's not powered?
I don't know. We might have to advance parts of the conversation to get access to certain objects, though. Like the notebook.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she's not, because she hasn't put it in the thingy yet.
So she stuffs that in the bookcase.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a tick now.
I think that just means we've seen it before.
Gotcha. Good
We don't
point.
need to look at it again.
So, is there anything else over here?
No.
No. Okay. So move this across again? Oh, well, didn't get time.
There's something up. There's a book right up there at the top that we can't get to that I think we've got to interact with as well. It looks like the dictionary. Oh. Okay, so can we get into the lamp?
Yes. So I guess
Okay.
swivel.
Why though?
It's slightly higher, so maybe. Just.
Right. You can turn it. Maybe turn it swivel. Oh, that's suspicious.
Huh? That's Lynn's
Oh.
notebook. Hey, wait a minute. I thought she was practicing a dance move when I came in. Evening, Harriet. Hope you're doing all right. Nope, that was definitely suspicious. No question. I'd better report this. I wonder if I can make the call without her noticing. Trick time!
Right. So now the line is open. That changes.
Which then means we've now got access.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't know.
was this me? Yes, this was me. What's up? I've been watching Lynn, just like you told me to, and I noticed something suspicious. You did? So Inspector Cabanela was right. She was hiding her notebook when I came in. I think I've changed his voice slightly. Oh well.
Whatever.
Her notebook, eh?
Eh?
Yes, sir. in a very suspicious manner and in a very conspicuous place. Anything else? Let's see. It's pink, and it's a notebook. Anything else? Let's see. Come to think of it, she was using the phone when I came in too and referring to her notebook. Okay, someone will be over later. Don't let on you notice anything. That was really weirdly phrased from me, but there you go.
Hey. Hey, look at that. The phone line's glowing red. I bet it would work if we tried it now.
I bet you're right. The detective's talking to... Try again. The detective he's talking to is outside in the junkyard.
And that's where the horrible hitman who's after me is too. Sounds like a fun place.
Go there or stay here.
Go there, I guess.
Go there. Through the telephone superhighway. We arrive.
I've been waiting for you. What are you? A desk lamp that sounds like an old grandpa. Also kind of a robot.
Well, this was not established earlier in the game, so...
It's not established early in the game. They're GLaDOS now and they have to deal with it.
Call me Ray. Grandpa Ray.
You just have to get the grandpa part in there somewhere, don't you?
We're souls. We can choose any appearance we like.
Which means you have no intention of showing us what you really look like, right?
You'd be intimidated by my massive dong. Now then, about that gunshot that took your life.
I wasn't prepared for that, sorry.
I heard it with my lamp ears way up on the upper level a scant few minutes from now. The hitman is probably getting his rifle ready right now. Alright, I'm going in. I'll get in with those ghost trick thingies. I'm very sorry, young lady, but you don't have those powers. Why not? I'm afraid I don't know the reason. I do. It's called the patriarchy.
It's called
But
the plot.
It's called white men go first. But only a special few have the powers of the dead. What? Are you saying I'm not special? That's not fair. Anyway, we don't have much time. Come and hop in.
Cabanela with his smooth moves. Oh, here we go. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. Carry on, boys!
Hey, changed! Okay.
But Harry, I
Okay.
appreciate you joining the stream late. Yes, I'm voicing that character like Randy Savage. It is doing a number on me, but there you go.
It's proving to be a very good fit. He just talks weird anyway. Where are we going?
Um,
Oh, we're in the lamp. And we can move, so we move into the... We can fold the folding cart.
yeah, we want to travel up now, don't we? Time is passing. Oh my word, how did we do all this last time?
Oh, is it the same shit? Can you remember what we did?
I think
Fan,
we...
blender, and yeah.
So, fan on.
Is it? No, because the blender needs to be on, remember?
Tire. Oh, wrong button.
Oh.
Oh, well, we missed him. Time is passing. Oh, hang on, there's a thing.
There he goes.
Yeah, we should get going ourselves.
We lost, you know? There's one thing I hate is losing a race.
Wasn't aware we were in a race with the inspector.
Barber pole stripes. You're red and he's white, and it's a race to the top.
Maybe I should just indulge her and try again. Is that a hint that we didn't do it right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, hang on. First of all, let's roll.
Why don't you use the time here to practice how to move across
That's
to
what
that thing?
That's what I thought. So, refrigerator opens,
Why?
which then
Oh,
gives
'cause
us.
the door moves. Yeah, no, it's not helpful at this point, because now you can't get anywhere.
Hmm.
We need to turn on the blender, turn on the fan, jump into the flag,
That's what it was, wasn't it?
and then...
Now you mention it.
Yes. Yes, that's what I was saying. We need to practice. The blender needs to be on, I think.
Oh, okay, in that order. Okay, I'm with you. So on.
Yeah, I think blender, fan, you have to jump into the flag real quick. Oh yeah, we've run out of time. We need to restart.
100%, but. So that's how we do it. Okay, cool. Alright.
Yeah, that's how we do it, yeah.
From after the fate change, let us
Actually,
go.
after picking... Yeah, because we'd have to go all the way back to the beginning.
Okay, so we've got to do that sequence as soon as we get access, which is now, so.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, we need to go to Ray and unfold the folding cot. Fold the cot.
Boom. Boom. No, boom. 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 So. Blender.
On.
Fan.
On.
Flag.
Get into the flag. That's it.
And now we wait!
And up we go. Right. Let's have a look and see what they say. Well, we made it. Now it's time to hunt down that horrible hitman.
He must be around here somewhere preparing to take his shot. There isn't a lot of time. Let's try and find him fast.
I'm going to make good and sure he understands. What happens to people who point guns at others? They die.
There's a gleam in her eye that's absolutely blinding.
Good thing I'm wearing sunglasses. Right. Oh, hang on. How do we... What are we supposed to do?
I can't
Turn it
move.
on?
I can't move to anything else. So I reckon when he starts cycling, I need to turn the light on,
Okay, that makes sense.
or similar, like blind him.
Yeah. He did say blinding, didn't he?
Yeah.
I feel like maybe that was too late.
Okay. Well. All right. Well. After the fate change. Okay. If this is going to be that precise, Okay. So, well, at the very least, at least we know how this sort of works out now. So,
Yeah, we know. I think that's the thing. You just get better at it each time.
yeah. Boom, boom. Blender. Fan of Destiny. Flag. And up we go to the searchlight. So we've looked at that. We're already in there. So it's already off. Do I need to turn it off then?
I get.
Maybe do it now. Oh, that's weird. Maybe
Okay.
it's not searchlight. I don't see what else we're supposed to do.
That's the
Or
only
maybe
thing
we're
we've
supposed
got.
to do it. Maybe we're supposed to do it as he cycles past, and then use the bicycle to hop.
Oh, so
somewhere
as
else.
in use this to pop onto his right, as opposed to trying to get his attention.
His bike, yeah, go wherever he's going.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Right. In the words of Daft Punk, even though it won't be, one more time.
Wait. The words, isn't it?
As in, it won't be one more time.
Oh no, it will be several more times. Please.
That's more what I meant.
God, my computer is making a noise like a goddamn motorbike right now.
It's all this phantom detective power work that we're doing. So we use this to transition onto the bike.
I think so.
Which makes a lot more
wait,
sense. Because...
It does, doesn't it?
If we...
It's just almost there.
Yeah, it's lit up like it should be. We just gotta see when he's gonna hop on. Come on, Cabinela, do your thing. And it goes by quick as well.
Ready. Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Haha!
You got it, you did it!
I'm invincible! Now what? Up there, I guess?
Into the van, I guess, yeah. Quick, searchlight, searchlight! There's a searchlight pointed right at him!
Yeah, right.
Wait.
Was this you or me?
Do I see my target? It's time to go to work!
I forgot that was the voice.
I remember his voice!
Oh, Matty Boo Twitch is in the chat saying, was it hot for you guys as it was for us in Brighton? For a while we were at 28, 29. Yep, where I am along the south coast, I think it peaked at about 27 or so. So it's been mental hot today, so I totally hear you on that. What was it in Glasgow, Claire?
It's been around early 20s today, which is hotter than I would like. Just saying, Jeremy, there's a spotlight pointing right at his face.
Yeah,
you see it?
100%.
Wait. I'll be head of the Hitman division by next month now for sure! There he is, the horrible Hitman! Sorry, that's really hard to remember what the voice was.
I think his name is actually Tengo, but that doesn't matter now.
You know when you've been tangled.
We have to... I heard that, Claire. We have to stop him from shooting fast. You know when you've been tangoed.
He needs to shoot fast and bullets too slow.
Updated the phone book.
We can call him and tell him not to shoot us.
Oh no!
Wait, open the rear door, open the rear door! Yeah, that's it. There we go, quick turn it on!
Ah!
Good job.
There. We put a stop to that shot at least.
We did it! So I'm safe now, right?
Well, that changed your fate a little, but it didn't avert it completely. We're not done
You need
yet.
to kill Finger.
The Hitman is a professional, and he really, really wants to be head of the division, apparently. I doubt blocking a shot here and there is really going to stop him. Tis your dialogue.
Sorry.
If you want to rough him up a little bit, I promise I won't put it in my report.
Let's think of something else before he gets a shot in. Fate changed!
Good job. Don't turn the searchlight off.
Surely we need to close the boot now, don't we?
Yes, but don't turn the searchlight off.
I mean, there's also a bike up there. Oh, hello, we've...
That's a song.
No,
Sure.
there's lots of notifications at the top of the screen. Like, we cleared a lot of things.
We've unlocked songs. I think we should shut the rear door.
Yeah. Now, we can pedal the bike. Don't know if that'll do anything specific, but... Alright, so, close. And I guess...
No, well, there's a police officer who's walking up and down.
So I guess we should wait
We
for
might
him.
go-
Ah, I see.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
look, his... Closer. There we go. You're in the nightstick.
Or in his stick.
Oh my god, he's back! Oh god, he's gonna shoot again! Okay. If I want that position, I have to be careful of even the least bit of light. Division head is my ambition for this year. Next year, my motto will be... If I want to be director, I have to be careful of even the least bit of scandal.
So it sounds like he won't show up in spots where a light is on.
Hence why we had to leave that light on.
And next year, I'm going to spread some nasty, scandalous rumours about him.
There. Oh,
Right.
there's a light right above
Okay,
him.
so there is a light right above him. So turn it on.
Let's.
Oh, he's gone. Where's he gonna go?
Oh. Okay.
Oh, look at that. All the lights went out.
There are 3 lights here altogether. Apparently we
you
can't
sure
have all
that's
3 of them
fire?
on at once.
Actually, 4 lights. No, it's 3 lights.
Our station is crazy cheap when it comes to electricity. Also, the rainforests are burning down. Just so another detective could see what he was doing the other day, I had to pedal my bicycle in place to work the headlamp.
A very sad tale indeed. Sounds like they're taking things way too far.
I enjoyed it. Shut up, Ray.
Oh, so the light's down there. I didn't see that. Okay.
Right, so we come back to the van, so we need to get back to the van.
Do we?
That's where he went, wasn't it?
No,
Where did he go?
He went back to the left, didn't he? So I think we need to get to where that spotlight is.
Okay.
Examine the lever. Huh, nothing happens. That's funny. I thought this lever was for swinging the crane arm around.
I'd like to swing that horrible hitman around.
This crane. I wonder if there's some other way we can use it. Time is passing, time is passing.
Oh, can we reach the lights?
Yeah.
I guess it's the only way to move. We have to get to the left, though, right? It's how far to the left does he go? Oh, it says flashing light, turn on. What's that? You see that? Yeah, try turning that on.
Ah!
Oh, so that brings them all over.
Yeah. Hey, did you turn that flashing light on?
It wasn't me, it went off all by itself, scared the heck out of me.
Well, just make sure you blow it off. What was that voice? Don't want to waste any electricity.
Well, things gotten that tight, it's pretty sad.
They're really putting the squeeze on us lately about us using too much electricity at the power sites, and I made up extra words, but I don't care. They won't even let us. They won't even let us use all of our searchlights at once.
Oh boy. We ought to be free to do at least that much, especially when the night is dark, which is every night.
Oh, no. Aha, aha.
Yes. So he'll go off to the left, which is where we need to go. Cool. Well, that light's already on.
So, do I move to the light just in case, or do I stay on?
Well, nothing's going to change unless you change one of the lights. And it's basically like, it's always the last one. So, if you turn on 3 lights, it's always the first one that you turn on that will turn off, if that makes sense.
But in the sense of, we don't know exactly where the hitman's going to pop up, so do I move to the searchlight now, or do I stay on the cop and see what else is to the left?
I think, yeah, turn off this searchlight.
Okay.
Can you get back into his nightstick? Yeah, okay, right. Where is the dude?
There is something else over there to the left, so hopefully he'll carry on walking.
It's like a guitar or something. It is a guitar.
Ah.
You might go a bit further. Yeah, there you go.
So we have guitar, crossing gate, which we can raise, and a brolly.
Okay, that's what's the name, probably.
Where is he? Oh, he's up there! God!
Right, he's back on the car, so we need to go and get him. So you need to call the other police officer. Yeah, using that.
Did that make him move?
No. We just need to go back to the van.
No, I think he moved. He's gone.
Did he? Oh shit, where's he
Which
gone?
means he'll reappear here.
Well, no, because the light's on. I think you should go to the van and turn that light back on.
Okay.
I think he just ducked down behind the van. I don't think he's actually gone.
Ah, good shout.
See,
Good
he's still there.
shout. Good shout, Claire.
Ugh, sod you. Right.
Pedal!
So now he's going to be forced all the way over to the left.
And we need to wait for the cop to come back, because we can't do anything.
Yes. But then we need to go like all the way over to that crossing gate, and then I think we might need to do something with the crossing gate. Oh no, are we going to have to murder another hitman?
Where is he? He's up there now. So it's the crossing gate I think we need to use then.
Which is quite a distance from the target.
I can't work under a spotlight after all. Never mind. A shot like this is nothing for a man of my
Oh no, there's a spotlight right underneath him, isn't there? On the floor.
No.
The one that's pointing up.
Direction. Yeah, it's not in the right position. Mr. Division Head seems to like dark, gloomy places. I'll be happy to throw him in a dark, gloomy cell. No, let's kill him. Come on, we still get him.
Hold up! When did I become her assistant?
Right, we need to get
we freaking moved while the dialogue was going on. Cry out loud.
That's annoying.
Okay. Can you get to the... Yeah. Right, you need to go as far as possible.
The
Yeah,
spotlight might work, actually.
I don't know.
I can give it a try quickly.
Oh, I don't got time. I think we have to kill the guy. So go to the crossing. Oh. Shit.
Okay, so we know he's probably now going to go back over.
I don't think we've got enough time.
But where is he?
Because we could have killed him with the crane if he was there. And now we've got
Oh,
time.
I get... Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, alright. Let's
No, it's fine. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, I had to look this one up. Because I was getting frustrated. Yeah, so we need to restart from after the fate change.
Okay. It's all a process, folks, but it's good fun. Hopefully you're still enjoying this watching.
Well, sorry? Yeah, well, I hope so, yes.
Okay, so... Given that's
So I missed
up...
those in Cheltenham.
Pardon?
They're talking about flying ants in the chat.
I see, yeah. Yeah, we're sort of in insect season now. I've encountered so many flies. Do you know what I will say, actually, about Chicago and Toronto? Hardly any insects.
Not always a good thing, but yes, sometimes it's nice.
Oh, no, more just the
Right.
it was more just that thing of what's the way to phrase this? Oh, I sort of read that dialogue. It's more from the perspective of it was sort of weird, but also just kind of nice. If that makes sense. Just not having an insect flying in your face. So,
Yeah.
question.
Oh my God.
I've had a
The
thought.
screen's really behind on my screen.
Which screen, sorry?
My stream is really behind, but I'm sure it's fine. Let me just restart the Twitch window.
That's cool.
It's just my internet.
So quick question. I've had a thought. The spotlights go on and off, but what if I just use the flashing light on the car to distract him?
It won't work. It has to be the flashlight.
Okay, that's cool.
Spotlight.
I will...
Good thought, though.
On.
Yeah, but I can blow up.
So now we got... So I guess wherever the light is off, he will go to, right?
Sort of. Yeah. Until we run out of time. If that makes sense.
Yeah, so what I then need to do is turn off the one on the left.
Yes, because yes.
So I need to summon the police guard. The police...
Yeah.
The police cops. And he said the police cops. That's a Simpsons gag.
The cops, the cops.
They're not just cops. They're the police cops. Okay. Time is passing, time is passing. Right.
Time is passing.
Turn that off. Okay. Back on your belt.
I had a nightstick on my belt, which was the style at the time.
Yeah, he's up there again. Go.
So we have to go back to the car. I think that just speeds things up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now you just gotta wait for them to go back.
Also, as time is passing, little segue there. Thank you very much to Nagisa Hazuki-chan, who gave us a follow in between since our last stream. I've just seen on our notification section.
Nagisa?
It didn't appear in the stream now, so I've just sort of
I never
activated.
see like these things up because we haven't got anything set up and you're doing this. Right.
Okay, so now I need to wait for the copper to come back.
Yes.
We can't call him back, but he's coming. Oh, he's...
And the reason I mention that as well is because we're nearly at our goal of 40 on the follow account.
Yeah.
We're one away.
One away.
Then we're heading towards the big 50, as it were.
Big 5-0.
Okay, so you need to utilize the crane you were saying, right?
Yeah, and to get up there, we need to use the crossing gate.
Okay. Oh no, I ballsed it up because he moved.
You did it!
Time is passing, time is passing!
Time is passing!
So I need to use the lever?
No.
Or
No. You need to go to the crossing.
just
remember?
the gate specifically, okay.
Because it had something to do on it, do you remember? So wait for him to do it back to the gate. As soon as you can go to the guitar,
Oh, I'm with you, okay.
or the guitar, straight to the gate.
Crossing gate?
Right, raise it, yeah. Okay, then to the umbrella.
Oh, or...
Yes. That's it.
Oh no!
Yeah, you're right, we just murdered another person.
Did you hear a scream just now?
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
Nobody said it was. There. We found a nice dark spot for our gloom-loving hitman.
We are killing people.
I think your death has just been erased. Again. Fate averted!
Good job. Why not, I wonder?
Huh?
Why don't I have powers like yours? If I could do things like you do, it would really help me pursue my case. Yeah, but you're dead. Why only the special few, huh? It's not fair. You get to go back to life. I'm dead for good.
That's the same thing the little doggy said too.
I'll have to.
Well, I'm jealous of you, actually.
You are? Why? Is it my amazing hairdo?
Because your life can be saved, even if you die again tonight. I can save you with my ghost tricks. Nobody can save my life, though.
Oh,
These powers of the dead. Why have they chosen me? Will I find the answer to that question tonight?
Cecil, I'm so sorry.
Well, you're free to do as you please now. I guess this is goodbye, detective.
Will we ever see each other again?
Well, you come to my funeral, we might.
If you ever want to see me again, all you have to do is die.
Up to the dog.
Okay, good. Wait,
I was kidding! Well, guess we better get... we'd better be getting back. That's a tongue twister for me to say, apparently. To the present! Lynn has escaped death for a second time, but that doesn't mean she's out of the water yet. I better go see how she's doing.
Okay, we're up there. How do we... I guess we could try and go to her apartment? Oh, you can lower it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, that was sudden.
I meant the crossing gate, not...
I see.
What happens if you open the umbrella? Jeremy!
I'm trying to move it up. Hang on.
I wasn't sure if you'd heard me or not.
Sorry, my bad. Open!
There we go.
Oh.
Cool, that'll take us down to the phone line.
Only if I can reach them! Right, hang on. Need to stop being trigger happy, as it were. Okay, there we go. There's my corpse.
Hi, corpse! Well, it looks like congratulations are in order. You erased yet another death and caused another one.
But I haven't gotten any further in solving our own mystery, though.
But that woman holds the key, don't forget that.
Lynn, huh? Now that she's alive again, she's probably still being detained in the Super's office. She won't be able to pursue her case without the freedom to move around. I better go back to the Super's office and see her.
That sounds like a good idea. Oh, we can ring through to there.
Super!
Thanks for asking.
Thank you. I decided to go back to the office where Lynn was being detained. With her changed fate, her story was sure to change too. And maybe that would lead us in some new direction. Now that Lynn is alive again, I wonder what she's doing. She said she was investigating an important case tonight. Could that case be connected to me in any way? Obtained new illustration. We cleared the 8:23 p.m. to 8:34 p.m. challenge.
10 minutes? Jeez, oh. Do you mind if we take a quick break after this one, Jer?
I was going to say, I'm assuming, yeah, we're going to have a save point here. So I was thinking, might be a good place to kind of wrap up now. We've been going for a few hours, and maybe we could just sort of chat for a few minutes to wrap up if you fancy it.
I've been talking to you in ages, so that'd be good to have a chat. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so save. Continue playing. This time, no.
Matty Boo says, any more trigger happy and you might as well be Paul Gannon. This joke may be very niche.
I'm going to be honest, it might just be my brain not firing on all cylinders, but I think that's flown over my head a little bit, that reference.
Huh? Paul Gannon is apparently a podcaster. Don't know much about him.
Again, it might just be my brain not firing on all cylinders, and I can remove that graphic now as well, much as I still love the art that you made.
Well, this is why I did the art, because I was just like, we're going to be playing this game for a while, so it made sense to have a piece of art that we could keep using, you know?
Yeah, I'm still super happy that we're playing this. It's just really good fun, some fun puzzle solving. Hopefully you folks are actually enjoying us. Try it again. Hopefully you folks are enjoying us playing it or watching us playing it. You know what I mean. Words aren't necessarily working tonight. Let's put it that way. The jet-lagged brain is still a bit jet-lagged.
I love how Jeremy just keeps like losing his shit when I do a voice he doesn't expect, or I make some dick joke expecting, which never expected. I don't know why, he's done it for years.
Just gonna lower that volume a tad more. There we go. It's a bit more in the background. There we go.
I'm sorry, we're too basic to get your Paul Gannon joke. I apologise.
Basic is the nicest thing I've been called this week. I'll take that.
I mean, we're pretty basic. He also apparently did a song with Lil Nas X, but I don't know much of it. It's a different Paul Gannon.
Gotcha. So I guess in terms of weekend plans, you got anything specific going on? I'm going to be heading up to London twice, in fact. I'm going up tomorrow to watch Iron Maiden at the O2, so that should be good fun. Then I'll be driving back and then going straight back up on Sunday to York Hall in Bethnal Green to watch a big wrestling show, as Revolution Pro Wrestling are doing a big event there. Their Epic Encounter event. I'll be going to that.
Oh yeah, I forget you're not too far from London, are you? I mean, it's still quite far for you, but it's cheaper, I guess, to drive back and drive out again than to stay in London.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, in terms of, because parking at the O2 tomorrow is completely chocker, so I'm probably gonna park up maybe at XL and take the cable car over, because I don't think the gig is going to finish past 11 o'clock. So hopefully if I can just hop on the car and get back over, that's my plan.
This is my face when I remember for the millionth time that the O2 in London is the Millennium Dome. I don't know why. It's because there are so many venues called the O2 now. Like there's an O2 in Glasgow, so my brain doesn't immediately Millennium Dome. But then you were to mention the cable car, I'm like, oh, by the Millennium Dome.
I mean, I could just call it DO2. D.
What? No one who speaks German could be evil. Actually, it's German, so it's D Millennium Dome, D. Funny fact, the word... Oh! So apparently when he was younger, Paul Gannon appeared in there after we played Duck Hunt badly. His excuse was, wow, that is niche.
Yeah, that makes more sense. That did sound familiar when you now you're mentioning that. Yeah, it's all coming flooding back to me because I've still been catching up on the Under Consultation podcast, which is like a big deep dive into the Games Master, like TV show and magazine.
What that is. Right.
Yeah, it's good fun. You have a good time with that, actually. It's worth listening to.
See, I was going to start listening to this podcast called Gamefully Unemployed, which is by an ex-Cracked writer called Tom Ryman. But I can't work out what the format is of it, because it appears to be, rather than a podcast, it appears to be lots of shows. Like, I'm sure it's fine, I just can't quite work out what it is. Like, a lot of them are, we watch this film, and then it's something else, and I'm like, what? Kind of thing. So I'm getting the hang of what the heck it is. But I really like Tom Ryman. He's currently guesting on a podcast I really like, and he's very funny. And he can do a way better Macho Man Randy Savage than the other guy, who looks like he should be better at it.
I thought you were going to say better than me, which wouldn't surprise me quite
No.
frankly.
No. Literally, they were talking on a podcast earlier about how it was during some time someone was trying to butter someone up, so they were like, "Hey, do you want to take it to a wrestling show? Do you want to go? Like, I'll put you right at the front." And they said they were so close to the front that at some point Macho Man Randy Savage fell into this guy's lap. and then one of the guys on the podcast went, "Oh, that's the dream." And he went, "Well, it's his dream too. He had a great time." And then later on, when the guy did the impression, he's like, "I feel like a giant man has fallen into my lap." It was very good. Oh,
so, actually, this brings up an interesting conversation, because some of the things we've been talking about offline together, you're currently doing a massive deep dive into, like, a big podcast, as it were, and through that, we started talking about, like, sort of the art of wrestling commentary versus sports commentary. You sort of want to know a little bit more about that, didn't you, if I remember correctly? Or was that more an offline conversation that I've now just mentioned in public?
I mean, I'm totally into, like, you know what I'm like. I like to know things, and obviously, anyone who knows Jeremy and has known him for more than wrestling, and he's really good at it. But I had thought, and I never bothered thinking more about it, that it's just like commentating on a football game, which in a way it is. But when I started listening to this podcast where they go into the history of pro wrestling and stuff, I realized that in a lot of cases, the commentator is actually part of the cast. They know what's going on, and they have to cover for things like if someone duffs something up, they're like, oh, and then they have to kind of make it right. And I'm like, does that mean that you have to know everything that's going on? And I was like, I don't think this is always what Jeremy does, because he would have to do way more pre-work, but you do it sometimes? Because you said you did a mixture.
Yeah, so I suppose the best way to sum this up to begin with is there's sort of two types of commentators. There's the play-by-play guy who, say, calls what you see is happening. And then there is a colour commentator who adds a bit more flavour, as it were. So they might, say, be a bad guy, and they might add a few more thoughts or intimations more towards that. So, for example, if someone's cheating, they're just like, they may just go, the play-by-play guy might go, "Oh, that was blatant cheating," and they're like, "What are you talking about? He was nowhere near him."
Yeah, I got you.
You add a bit of flavour to that, as it were. But but when it comes,
9 times out of 10, the commentators know everything except for the finish. Why would they not tell you the finish?
Well, sometimes it's actually the opposite.
They only know the finish.
In that you may only know the finish, or you may know significant, let's say, beats during a match, or significant story beats. So you know when that happens, it may lead to something, or that's going to cue up something happening in particular. But I've done matches where, I mean, honestly, I actually enjoy doing commentary more when I know very little.
I thought that about you, which is why I was asking, because I was like, this doesn't seem like what Jeremy would like doing. He's much more of a kind of on-the-fly kind of person, which was weird because it seems such a integrated part of the match. So that's why I asked you about it.
Yeah, it's the reason I like it is because I really enjoy improvisation. And a lot of it is still improvisation, but there's an element where, for me, when I've done it before in this way, when I don't know the result, I feel you can get a bit more of a natural reaction from it. Because you can still react appropriately, and you can still be flabbergasted at what you've seen happen in front of you, but sometimes the genuine shock and emotion, you can't fake it. And I mean, one story I will tell to a point, as it were, because I don't want to give away any trade secrets from the company and whatnot, but there was a massive event for WXW in Germany, which the main event was involving 2 people, and there was a stipulation match. And there was a stipulation match where one of the wrestlers could choose a stipulation for the match. And it ended up being that he made the match into a 3-person match. So another man was added to the match. But as the promotions mostly in German at this point especially, couldn't necessarily understand everything that was going to be said. So we were sort of given a heads up that at a particular time, when something happens, kind of look over to one of the guys, if you will, and he'll tell us what's been said, like in a very summarized way.
Gotcha.
And like we were literally told, like, don't ask him before, just wait until the moment. And so that moment happened. We heard what was said, and my commentator buddy Alan and I, we sort of looked at each other and went, what? And then we suddenly heard the music of the third guy, who we'd not seen for about half a year from a storyline perspective, who had literally hidden himself in the building, so only, like, 3 people knew he was there. Well, put it, the wrestlers, the referee, and probably maybe 2 other people, as it were. But literally, no one knew he was there, and the reaction was utterly mental in the building.
Which is what they want, because it's entertainment, isn't it? That's what they want. It's because this is into the part of the podcast I've got to now, Jer. They're talking about how, gosh, when is it? I forget, but it's like basically they're talking about the period of WWF, it still was at the time, where Vince McMahon is trying to, like, take apart what it was and sort of make it into something else. And part of that is that they have to declassify it as a sport.
Yeah, and make it more entertainment.
Yes, but that's the thing, like, because if it's a sport, which nobody has ever said that it's not at this point, it needs licensed referees in certain states, which is more money. And he's like, I don't like giving people my money. But it's so he frames it like, oh, people are amazing, they're athletes, they're entertainers. And it's like, so you want to look after them, right? No. It's really sad. It's like, because I didn't realise, but this coincided with that point, and I remember this, even though I was not into wrestling and still am not, really. It was this period in history in the early 90s where everyone was obsessed with being like, wrestling's fake. And like, that was the most important thing in the world. And and everyone who was into wrestling was like, yes. But everyone else was like, what? And it was weird. It's like that was the focus of everything. Nothing to do with like these people who were dying from like, you know, being overworked or anything. And I actually, because it's a podcast, it's an audio medium, and they were playing a clip from an interview where somebody was being very aggressive towards this wrestler, and this wrestler, I tell you what, I think it's fake, and you just hear this smack as the wrestler just punches him in the face.
Yep, that happens.
And then he does it again.
Yeah, there's a very famous clip where a wrestler by the name of Vader, I think they were in Kuwait, I think it was. They were being interviewed on TV.
I agree with watching an interviewer. I think it was funny because the interviewer obviously did not think this was going to happen.
Yeah.
And I think the wrestler was kind of a bit like, well, we take these on the daily kind of thing, and just punched him in the face. Yeah. And then he just got down. Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, this thing with Vader though, it got so bad he got arrested and detained in the country.
What, are you saying that like Darth Vader? Oh no, Big Van Vader.
Big Van Vader. Yeah, it would have been circa 96 or so.
I think. God, everyone look up Jeremy is dead. This is the other thing. Nobody lives beyond their 40s. It's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there isn't really anything I can add to that. But what I would say is that a lot has changed in that people, quite frankly, are smarter about how they look after their bodies and maintain them, because unfortunately steroids were a big thing and wrestling's a very cosmetic business, as it were, so people need to do needed, I'll say past tense, to do certain things. But nowadays things have evolved. It's not all about the muscles. There are still big guys, and no doubt there are still some people, as it's phrased, who are on the juice, but But at the end of the day, a lot of people are smarter. They don't need to do that, and their wrestling ability speaks for itself.
Yeah, there was, because I think there was a switchover point, wasn't it, where there were no steroids once safe.
There was a very definitive point when Vince McMahon was about to go on trial, and so he basically fired every wrestler who was on steroids. Oh, you cut out. Sorry.
And they're like, what? Because they talked about. I say a character because let's be honest, these are all characters. Mm-hmm. There's a character who was mentioned early on he's not actually a character, he is the guy who was basically the doctor for them at that point, and the guy just cuts in as he gets that. I can't think of any job that sounds more crooked from the get-go than the official doctor for the World Wrestling Federation. And I'm like, you basically are going to do that job out of your prison cell, right?
Yeah,
crime.
yeah, and there was a massive trial about Vince McMahon and the steroid trial as well. There's, I don't know if you've got to that in the history that you're listening to, but
Adding to it, yeah.
it's that is a whole heap of stuff right there. You are going to have so many thoughts and questions on that.
The thing that amazes me more than anything, Jeremy, is the fact that this guy is still walking around. Because I posted, I mean, not that he's not dead, although that is kind of a slab of beef because he's constantly on steroids. Oh, by the way, you never confirmed, what was his first wrestling name? Ape Man, whatever? The Ape Man?
Oh, you mentioned
McMahon?
like Ape Man McMahon. I don't know if that was actually his first name, but it sounds like something that he would use, quite frankly.
That did the lead into the joke about, oh yeah, you might think Gorilla Monsoon's not real. kind of thing. But yeah, I've been talking to Jeremy about this podcast because it's just constantly me going, it's not like this information has been hidden from me. It's just that it's never been presented to me in a way that I'm like, oh, that captures my interest, kind of thing. Because this has been going on for like 100 years, and I'm just fascinated by this now because this is a historical thing. And I thought they were going to mention the giant haystacks, Jeremy, and then they didn't do it. I was really sad.
Yeah, it's probably because giant haystacks didn't... Someone in the chat, if you're a wrestling fan as well, correct me if I'm wrong here. I seem to recall giant haystacks didn't necessarily get over to the US until maybe mid to late 90s in WCW specifically. Still very much kind of wrestling out of the UK and whatnot, but I remember seeing him on WCW TV, like on Monday, on the Nitro.
I saw him on was an Irish one, I think. Irish or Cornish, I can't remember, but it was just... Oh, and I sent you that clip of me reacting to that blimmin', was it John Sossel? David Sossel? Peter Sossel? The guy who basically got choked out by Hogan on air.
Hang on, let me look it up quickly, sorry.
It's something Sossel, I can't remember his first name though. But it was just Stossel. Sorry, John Stossel was the
That's
guy's
the one.
name.
Yeah, good shout.
Yeah.
I literally got there as you said that.
Yeah, I was just actually looking it up, but it's like the fact that apparently on this TV show they also had Mr. T, and I didn't realize this because I'm an idiot and I never thought about this. Mr. T not a wrestler. He's just not. Like he never has been. But that was one of the things that they did when they started up like WrestleMania. They're like, let's bring in things that people want to see, like Mr. T, and it was. They were making jokes about this because it was just like this guy, Peter Stossel, had said like, oh, do this hold on me. And he said to Mr. T, can you do it? And Mr. T's just like, no. As they said on the podcast, he's like, it's the 1980s. I'm a black person who is doing pretty well. And everyone calls me Mr. T. I am not fucking this up. Yep. And then the Hulkster's just like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's terrifying how quickly this guy loses consciousness. He's just down, like, on the floor in seconds. And I was just like, shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've ever watched, say, like, mixed martial arts and stuff, like kind of UFC type thing, but sometimes that's why you see some wrestlers go in a particular hold and they're just out. And that's why the referee just has to jump in immediately and just has to use not only their know-it-all and ability to realise that, but almost like a sixth sense just to realise he's dumb. Like, just done. Yeah. No question.
This is another thing I'm aware that, like, we don't want to get too much off topic, but there was something they were talking about in this mid-90s period, because I remember that, people being like, and I honestly remember thinking, I have no horse in this race, I don't know if wrestling's real or not, and frankly, I don't care. At this point, I'm like, it might be real. And I think even at that age, I was just like, well, clearly some of it is real. These things are happening. Like, you go see a play and you're like, that person really did spin that woman round. She's not a swan, but like, he did spin her. And someone said, like, in that case, I feel like doing that is like holding up a mall Santa and being like, are you the real Santa? Not the real Santa. The point is he's there to entertain the children, and but like, did you get that message I sent earlier about the quote being they hired the wrong one-legged boy? And I'm like, well, that's a quote I need to look into a bit more. But because they'd hired the wrong guy, he didn't know what he was supposed to do, so he accidentally properly smashed someone's face open.
Yeah.
And apparently somebody was watching it with his mate who was like, nah, it's all fake, man. And they're like, that guy is bleeding. And they're like, nah, it's fake. It's like, what, the blood? No, it's not fake. You know what I mean? Like, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, there's a lot of instances like that where things go a bit AWOL like that. But I will not make you look into it because some of it will utterly horrify you. But there is let's say a subgenre. If we take this into like music, think of it like music here. You got like metal. But there's lots of like different. There's lots of different there's like different subgenres of like metal and stuff. Wrestling is like that as well, in that there is wrestling that's purely based on violence and blood and gore. So, yeah.
I mean, looking at a pure logistical point of view, how annoying would that be to organise? Because I don't know if you know this, Jeremy. This is something I don't know, a crossover of my true crime knowledge with what I'm listening to right now. Blood is really slippy.
Yep.
Like, it's not like water. Water's slippy enough, but blood is like engine oil.
Yep.
So if you get blood on the ground, you're going to be like sliding around like crazy. And I'm like, if you're supposed to bleed everywhere. Because this is, I think the guy who actually got his face smashed open, Vince McMahon. Because he had to run out of the ring because he was like, it was a head wound, so there's blood coming out of it. And he's just like, I need to get out of the ring. And they're like, I'm like, you know. I'm like, imagine having to like do the cleanup after that. I'd just quit. I'm like, no, I ain't mopping that shit up again.
Yeah, I know what you mean exactly, but yeah, no doubt we'll probably keep touching on little random points on this on future streams as well and such. But yeah, I think with that being said, I think we're probably going to start to wrap it up. We've been going for about 2.5 hours. I've had a ball tonight, honestly. It was really nice to sort of just have a couple of weeks break, sort of recharge a bit, as it were. But it's really nice to be back on stream. I love doing this every week, and hopefully you folks tuning in enjoy this every week as well. As mentioned, Claire, Felfloney on various social platforms. You can follow them there accordingly and keep up to date with their art. Their art is awesome. Look at the graphic that they did, for crying out loud.
I think people forget sometimes that I do art because I'm just so unreliable, but like...
You are not unreliable, are you kidding me?
I mean, I am unreliable in some very specific ways because I have ADHD. This is why I get hyperfixated on things and why I do artwork in like a very quick time and why I listen to 6 episodes of a podcast in 2 days.
But I suppose it's talking about art and perhaps any other projects you got going on. Anything else specifically you would like to make mention of for people to look out for on your web of activity? There you go. There's a phrase.
Across the spider webs. What have I been up to? I guess I've just been trying to draw more. I'm doing more digital stuff now, which is fun. So watch out for that. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter for as long as it survives. At Felfloney, like on the screen, which is FELFLOWNE. And I have a Facebook art page called Felfloney-artist. But if you just search me, you'll find it. Don't worry about it. I won't be offended if you don't. Just keep coming along to Fridays. That's all I want. Keep coming.
I will ask in case somebody wants to know, are you going to be joining the thread, if you will, or are you going to stay away from it for now?
Oh, it's like I said to you earlier, Joe. It's just like, I'm waiting to see where it all lands. I've heard bad things, I've heard good things, I'm waiting to see. And also I'm a little uncomfortable with the fact that if you want to delete your Threads account, you then need to delete your Instagram. And I'm like, I don't like that. So we'll wait and see if they change that, because I don't like that.
Yeah, because they are pretty tied together, so that does make a little bit of sense, actually.
Yeah, also my brain is full of cotton wool and unicorns, so I can't even handle flipping Tumblr. Come on, man. I can't do any social media. I'm nearly 40 years old. Come on, man.
Yeah, I've got a Threads account on there under the name JeremyG__, which of course linked to the Instagram. I'm JeremyG__ as well on Twitter. If you want to find some well, quite frankly, some YouTube bits. Giraffamy, if you search for @Giraffamy on YouTube, that is my primary YouTube channel, as I'll phrase it, where I mainly do sort of unboxing-related videos and videos relating to what is on discs of Blu-rays as well. If you want to see me, I'll say perhaps politely bury some aspects of the recent Crunchyroll release of Dragon Ball Super Superhero. You can check out that video right now. It's been good fun watching that, to say the least, and I'm going to have an on-the-disc video coming up, assuming I can get around some copyright stuff that's coming up, but that is on the way as well. If you want to find archives of our streams that we do each week, you can find the channel @Giraffamy Plays. All of the archives are going to be there for the stream, and previous streams and such, and everything. If you want to watch us do the playthrough of past games, you can, and this will be archived as well. In terms of other things coming up, in terms of actually, I'll make a little note here actually in general, because I know I mentioned this a few streams ago. I am going to try and actually get Giraffe for me, like, social profiles going. Kind of like, you know, Twitter, I guess a thread now, a Facebook page as well. More just so it's the thing of, if you want to know things I do or am involved with, like, for example, the Bunkermania Wrestling podcast I do, the Transformers podcast I do, Star Screams Ghost, just kind of that kind of hub, as it were. Just kind of a way that you can just follow that, and when something else involving me goes live, it'll probably get posted there, more than likely, just so I don't flood people's timelines with infinite amounts of stuff, quite frankly.
It's on infinite timeline.
But with that being said, though, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I hope you have a lovely weekend. From myself, Jeremy, from Claire, aka Felfloney, we have been the Friday Fun Zone. Until next time, take care, have a good week.